You know, it happens in every conversation you have with everybody in everyday life. You point out something that is just so ridiculously stupid that you have to start the sentence with, "Do you know what's fucked up?" And then you tell your goofy ass story. We do this once a month, so you don't have to. Here come the craziest, dumbest, and in some cases, racist stories you're going to hear this month. It is time for our monthly dive into the dumbest shit you'll ever want to hear about. This is Do You Know What's Fucked Up? Summer Edition. Bigger, hotter, sweatier. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Loki and Jabroni Show, live streaming on a Tuesday night. And if you're listening on audio only on iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, or iHeartRadio, you're hearing this on Wednesday. Welcome to you as well. My name is Jabroni, the man in the box.
Eddie Focus.
And we are conspicuous with an absence here in the big chair. Not quite sure where he is, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. So, Ed, what do you think of the beautiful piece of machinery sitting in front of us today?
Oh, man, I'm so happy to be talking about this beautiful piece of machines in celebration of the recent recall of over, 500,000?
500,000 cans of
spam. And, folks, if you listened maybe, 7 or 8 episodes back?
Oh, longer than that. We were still at the original Valhalla studio.
Yeah. Spam is big in Hawaii.
Yeah?
In fact, we found a 5-star restaurant.
Spam Jam.
Would
love to go.
And why don't you tell people the wonderful story about how this car came to be in
your
possession?
So Sunday was my stepdaughter's birthday, so happy birthday, Mad Dog. And we went to a little joint in Colchester called Dough Love, which is a cookie dough type ice cream shop. Diabetes in a hut, basically. And everybody had something. I wasn't feeling it that day. A little heartburn, a little whatever. Saving myself for the heartburn I was going to get later on at the party we went to. And they wanted peanut butter cookie dough gimmick, so they didn't have it. It's going to be about 20 minutes. So we went walking about town, and we came across this really nice consignment shop. A lot of great stuff there. And I'm tootling around, seeing some cool stuff. I'm pointing this out to Ange. Ange is pointing this out to me. We're having a fantastic time. Now, I'm standing in this one particular section where I came across these two little gems, where I found a beer mug that says Team NASCAR. Pretty decent. This was $2.50. And then, as you guys know, I'm was a huge Rusty Wallace fan back in the day. This was a pint glass celebrating his last full year of racing, Rusty's last call.
Well, you're still a fan. You're a retired fan.
I am. I'm a
Rusty
fan.
Wallace
Am I
retired.
a retired fan or am I a fan of a retired driver? Same.
Yeah.
It's got the Miller Lite logo.
Unless he gets back in that car again, you can't be an active fan.
Right. So that was another $2.50. I made my purchase. And as I'm walking away from it, I see this beautiful thing. So I text the guys. I'm like, took a picture. I'm like, check this out, man. It's at a little consignment shop. And Ed was the first one to come back. Like, how much? $6.99. Did you buy it? Nope.
What?
Yeah. No, you take over the story.
I was literally like, what? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta have that. It belongs in Valhalla Underground.
And
it belongs here.
He was right.
And here it is on beautiful display in between the wonderful Loki and Jabroni titles.
And there it sits and there it stays, man. Right next to the missing poster of our dearly wherever he is partner. And I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I heard.
You heard.
I heard that he's out fighting Nazis.
I heard something similar. I heard he was having a press conference to respond to the Roseanne Barr tweets.
I heard he is the president's tweeter.
Ooh, see, I heard he was signed on to play the Portuguese leading man in a Portuguese porn.
I heard he's the SETI eel in the new Star Trek II remake.
I heard that in the next movie that they're going to have on the Star Wars saga, when Boba Fett takes off his helmet, it's going to be Loki.
I heard he's playing Bruce Lee's stunt double.
Ooh, I heard he's challenging for the Intercontinental Championship tonight on SmackDown.
Against Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim never held a title, man.
He did in here.
Yeah,
here.
That's the only place he could hold a title. So while Loki's not here, let's pay a couple bills, guys. Don't forget, we have a fundraiser going on. Soon after the solo contest is over, we're going to pin this back to the top of the page. Chad Hatfield and Team World Vision. Chad Hatfield and Team World Vision are trying to raise money to bring clean water to countries that do not have access to clean water. As an added bonus, Chad Hatfield will be running in the New York City Marathon this November with Team World Vision. Get out and support him if you can. You can find him on Facebook. You can send him a private message asking him where you can donate. Give him $1, give him $5, give him $50. Just give him some support. Give Team World Vision your love. If you want a sexy shirt like the one Mr. Eddie Focus is wearing today, or you want a fantastic bumper sticker, coffee mug, baby onesie, what have you, cafepress.com/Loki and Jabroni for all your L&J clothing needs. If you want to shop somewhere else, Amazon, WWE, iHome, you can go to our affiliates, www.lokiandjabroni.com, click our affiliate links, shop your hearts out. And also, if you want to donate to the show, it's the best way to help us is www.patreon.com/Loki and Jabroni. Throw a couple bucks our way. We'll give you a special shout out. You'll get a t-shirt. You'll get maybe a hug. I don't know, but we're going to give you something. Stryker says, I could have been there. Well, it's not like he's missing for the entire episode. We're just waiting on him, and we decided to go hot without him. So, his chair, currently not used. Coming soon enough, he will be here. So, why don't you tell me what's
Stryker, you don't need an invitation.
You don't, man. You can just burst through the door fucking Kramer style, do that little slide, and, it's Lynch.
You just walk in like Dirk Diggler, man, and throw your thing on the table. We'll put it on camera.
Right, we need a bigger table.
Actually, speaking of which...
Go ahead.
Not a single strike or censor from Facebook on our sexy episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
Even though we had a film playing behind us.
We had a film playing and some rather explicit-looking devices. We did not get the Zuck.
No. Captain Führer Zuckerberg decided to take mercy on our souls.
He did.
So thank you, Mark, wherever you are. You and your little wife and your little family with your little bank account. You have any... I will never show my dick, says Lynch. Okay. That's why we're live and interactive, guys. Say what you like. Okay. Do you have anything on your mind before we get into this cesspool of fuck-uppiness?
Yes, I have a sale going on for Memorial Day, going on till my birthday.
Tell us!
Yes, you can get my first book free on Kindle and the second one for only 99 cents.
Wow.
Yep, go to eddiejakes.com and you can click links there.
Not bad books, guys. I'm not into the whole horror zombie gimmick realm that Eddie writes about, but he's my boy. I read the books and
you will be.
Great reads, man. Great reads. I can't. Lynch said he might show his taint.
Well, we don't have enough taint on this show.
Yeah,
we
might need a little more taint.
We got some taint around here.
I think that's the case. All right. Real quick, what's on my mind? I thought about bringing it to the table for fucked up, but I didn't think it was fucked up enough. But it's just fucked up enough to be what's on my mind. What kind of idiot, moron, mayor of a major metropolitan United States city gives the key of the city to a porn actress?
Eh?
Did you not hear about this?
No.
Stormy Daniels of the President Trump fame recently got the keys to the city to Los Angeles, California. Yeah. Let's just soak that one in for a minute. Stormy Daniels got the key to a major metropolitan city and got a nice little ceremony and whatever. She got the symbolic key to the city. Now, okay, look, whatever your station in life is, I don't care. You do you, we'll do us, never the twain shall meet, what have you. But if you fuck on film for a living, you do not get the key to the city to anywhere at all. Unless it's Thailand, you can go to Bangkok and get the key to the city. They embrace that stuff there. But here, in America, Now, this is not titty sensitive bullshit. This is just it's a value of entertainment. I'm sorry, a venue of entertainment that not everybody is into, but a whole lot of people are. When did Tom Cruise get the key to any city? Or I'm trying to think. Morgan Freeman. There's enough fucked up about Morgan Freeman lately. That's going to come up later.
Geez.
That poor bastard. He's getting railroaded. I'm saying it now. Morgan Freeman, you're getting railroaded. When I die, Morgan Freeman will still be alive and will narrate the story of my life.
The only thing I hate about these stories when they come out, it's always like this. I didn't do it, but I apologize. Well, if you didn't do it, don't apologize.
Right. I don't get it.
I'm tired of this. Stop
Scott Baio did it right. Didn't do it.
Did not apologize.
My shit.
Did not apologize.
Exactly. Didn't say anything about I'm sorry.
Backed up by Josie.
Mm-hmm.
Game, set, match.
Josie Davis done. And that little Alexander Polinsky snot rag, the only reason he probably said something because he had a crush on Nicole. Scott got to the poonie before he did. Yeah. Bada bing, it's jealous bullshit.
Go back to the next Dr. Drew show, bitch.
Oh, my God.
Seriously. Like...
You can have your celebrity... Oh, you know what I see here? I see all comments coming up. Finally, the gimmick looks like it's working. Fantastic if you're watching live.
Trying something new.
Okay. Fantastic. Let me just run down who I've seen join us so we can say hello. I failed to do that at the beginning. Hello, Christy. Hello, Ange. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Lynch. We've talked to Lynch. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Matt. Hello, Mike. And hello, Lee. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I just don't know. I don't understand. We already have this titty-sensitive, everything's offensive society, and you're giving the key to the city to a porn star. And in my opinion, I stand by this, the only reason they're giving her this key to the city is because she is trying to bring down 45, Donald J. Half the country hates him, half the country loves him. Let's stir some controversy.
Is this mayor a Democrat?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. And
I guarantee it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I guarantee it. Yeah, what's her name? Was it Kamala Harris?
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked Kamala Harris, what do you do in 2020 if you guys win back the presidency? And she still said impeach Trump.
Oh,
so they intend to impeach him even after he's out of office.
They're just looking for it. It's a witch hunt at this point. We have enough talk about racism, and we're going to talk a little more about racism as we go on today. This is not exactly racism, but it is kind of racist.
It's derangement. It's Trump derangement syndrome.
It's a lot of it.
You know, he said some mean things. You don't like it.
Let me ask you a question.
He's undoing your president's legacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gone, actually, with the exception of the remnants of Obamacare. It's all gone.
Yeah, well, people are still suffering from Obamacare as we speak.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you a dumb question. You are a little bit more with your finger on the pulse of the political society than I am.
Yeah, I am pretty miserable.
You are. Have you ever met or talked to a African American, Latin, or Asian Trump supporter?
Have I ever talked to one?
Have you ever met one? Do you know of any?
Huh.
Yeah. Think about that for a minute.
Dan
Williamson, Barbara Jean, how are you?
Yeah, where I live, it's a very blue area, so you'll see occasionally people wearing MAGA hats, but generally, and this is just stereotyping a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
White people seem to be the only ones that do that kind of shit, walk around wearing political stuff.
I did that once, only because I was doing campaigning, and that was it.
Most Asians, for lack of a better term, they got their eye on the prize, mind on their money.
Working their ass off,
mind on their money, money on their mind, whether it's Indian Americans, I'm going to say it, Oriental Americans.
Oh, Asia's a big place, guys.
So they take care of their business.
Yeah.
So, and even like black people in general, they're not that big into wearing that kind of stuff or really putting it out there.
Right. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve a lot like white people do.
Yeah. So
I hear a knock at the door.
Man, I think the clock is slow.
Oh, he don't feel tardy.
I don't feel tardy.
Wow.
Are you sure it's 6:30?
I'm sure it's past 6:30, but welcome nonetheless. Here he is.
I guess I got to take down my cool missing poster.
Yeah, the missing poster has to come down.
I heard I had a missing poster.
You heard about it? Were you checking out milk at the store when you saw the missing poster?
No, I had to get the lipstick off my face.
Okay.
Hi, Christy.
No, unfortunately, I had to get my babysitter some smokes. Dude, smokes are $12 a pack.
What?
12 fucking...
By smokes, you mean the cigarettes?
Cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah, not the other. No, yeah.
No.
What does she smoke?
When this reaches $10, I'm done.
Like I guess Reds, but I got the Newports.
Mm-hmm.
So I was told to get the Newports. She was like, I guess I'll smoke. And I'm like...
You guess?
I guess.
Bitch, I'll light it for you.
So we got to quickly address this elephant in the room. I see 2 cans.
Yeah. Oh, what in the snot is going on over here?
Come back. I'm sorry I cheated on you, baby. I'll never leave you again.
So I figured out...
After we're done with the point, after he's done with this point, you better tell the cheating story.
Oh, my God.
I got this for you right over here to use.
I figured out it was IPAs that pretty much have been messing with me.
That's sad.
It is sad.
That is sad.
So I have to
extra wheat, extra hops. It makes sense.
The Budweiser didn't really do me. I did actually try that Corona, and that was actually even better than Budweiser. Yingling, which is weird, is a heavier beer, but I don't get nothing from that.
Mm-hmm.
Super wheat beers are horrible.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like the summer wheats and shit like that.
Those are like some of your favorites, though, aren't they?
Yeah, I really did. I like the Heffen.
Hefeweizens are badass.
I can't do those no more because those are like super fucking.
Those
wheats,
are usually pretty lighter beers, though. They're just tart.
They're just super heavy on the wheat, though. You know, they are. They're a full wheat beer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're.
I'm on the half full reach.
So this one is a session.
Reach.
This is a session. It tastes like ass, but it's really close to a.
Maybe you got the wrong session IPA.
It's really close to.
I know he doesn't like it, or he can't have it. But the Blue Point Blueberry beer was very good.
Yeah,
I haven't had the other stuff yet.
I'll find you a session that may not taste like ass.
Like I said, I have to pick and choose my battles. So, I will obviously Two Roads is gonna be a bane for me. They do make a really good stout. Though,
yeah, they do.
So
comment from the Peanut Gallery. It's not really that sad. IPA sucks sweaty balls. Ange, do I have to drop the band hammer on you? I really don't want to because I love you, and I'm hoping to spend the rest of my life with you. I will probably die first because of your hatred of IPAs. I want to go to heaven where the streets are lined with IPA, but I still love you. Anyway, welcome. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I would. Like I said, I would have been here a lot sooner. I had babysitter issues. Unfortunately,
I understand. Let me kind of clean out my point real quick. You don't ever meet. I never have, and if any of you have, please let me know. You don't ever meet an African American, Asian, or Latin Trump supporter. So what seems to be coming from the other side, whether it's the libs or just people in general, seems to be happening because of a racist point of view. And that doesn't speak to why they gave a porn star the key to the city, but all the hatred on Trump isn't coming from middle America, hard-working white folk.
Porn star the key to the city.
Oh, we agree on that because it's a direct shove up the ass to Trump.
Yeah, recently, though.
It's the most liberal area of the country. It's Los Angeles. I mean, you can walk down the street butt naked with a bottle in your ass. Nobody looks at you twice. Whereas if you walk down the street here wearing a MAGA hat, someone's going to lose their shit.
Which, unfortunately, I think they are going to just hand the Golden Knights that Stanley Trophy. It's looking like.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty fucking unstoppable, man.
The Stanley Cup playoffs start, I think, tonight. It's the Golden Knights versus the Capitals. Good call on your part. It is going to be a wild one. Now, this is history, guys. We're going to talk about a little bit more history when we go into pimping out the Speedway review later. The Golden Knights are in their first year of existence. They basically got to pick and choose what everybody didn't want. What they did was put together a powerhouse team. And if they lose, they're not losers. They're winners. They're like, it's not a participation trophy, guys. This is a group of also-rans, much like if you watch Major League, which is one of my favorite movies. This group of also-rans took it to the top. But this is real life. Good call by you.
Wesley Snipes or Omar Epps?
Oh, Wesley Snipes all day long, twice on Sunday. Omar Epps was the only thing I didn't like about the second movie.
Did you hear Wesley Snipes was quite the asshole on set? He called Ryan Reynolds that cracker.
Did not hear that.
And he called Jessica Biel drama cracker.
No shit.
And half of Blade trilogy isn't even him. unless it's a close up with him speaking.
No,
it's
the
his
body
stunt
Because he
double.
hated the director.
Hello,
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Actually, I actually call that movie Wesley Snipes walks into the room, says something.
Yeah,
That's what it is. And then they let him fight in the end, which was really lame.
Mhm.
yeah.
Last comment from the Peanut Gallery. Oh, wait. We got 2 comments from the Peanut Gallery. Ange says, I always buy you guys some good beers. I'll have to find Mike some good Crone-safe beers. So
Yeah.
big ups to you. That's why I love you. Dan says, and he's correcting me, good on you, Dan. This is why we opened the conversation. Game 1 was last night. Night. The Knights took it after being down. This series is going to go 7 and go down in history as one of the greatest. I don't disagree with you except for this one point. Somebody asked me a few days ago what my call was. I said Knights in 6. So I'm going to stand behind you, Dan. If you say it's going to go 7, I'm with you. You and I are big Bruins fans, big hockey fans in general. I love this Knights team, man. I actually, Lieutenant Colonel William Fuller went to Vegas last weekend. And I begged him, find me a Golden Knight t-shirt, size XL, for this guy right over here. I don't know how much your heart is into wearing the Spoked B, but I knew that you could get yourself onto the bandwagon quick with the Knights and ride that pony till it drops.
Like I said, dude, it was until the point where I actually looked at the logo and it's a Spartan helmet, man. It's like, man, at least get your iconology. You know, but come on,
your iconology is important.
Come on, it is very important. If I call myself the Cavaliers and there is nothing close to a horse anywhere next to that, which a Cavalier is strongly, suggested being a Cavalier, you
better have a sword of some sort.
There you go. Exactly. There better be something on there that represents a Cavalier.
It's
and
like
when I look at the Golden Knights logo,
and having a star for your logo.
I'm looking at a Spartan helmet.
Being a cowboy and having a rating on your helmet. Fuck the Cowboys. 1 star.
Uno.
All right. Do you have anything on your mind before we dive into the cesspool?
No. Because I got all kinds of good shit. I found all kinds of happy shit.
Before we do, we should discuss my infidelity.
Oh yes, you owe us this.
Yes, folks, I was unfaithful, and I'm ashamed. He's a
dirty cheater. He's a dirty cheater.
I thought there could be something better.
He's a straight up asshole.
And it looked sweeter, tastier, smoother.
Yeah, that grass wasn't that green, was it, there, asshole?
I cheated on Bird Dog Peach Whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And at the wonderful Memorial Day party at their good friend Mark's house.
Great Baldini.
Yes, the Great
Baldini. I tried Bird Dog strawberry flavored whiskey.
Mm-hmm. What was the finish on that?
Yeah.
You know what? It was like I knew what I was doing. It's what I wanted, but in the end, I felt dirty. I felt hopeless and empty, and I had a really, really bad taste in my mouth.
And now I hope you've learned your lesson.
I've learned my lesson. Not all whiskeys are created
equal. I'm not going to punish you, but I hope you've learned your lesson.
When it comes to whiskey, I've definitely learned my lesson. There's very few whiskeys that I enjoy. Crown is decent.
Oh, that's
yes.
Starting to actually, those Crown apple shots that we had, oh my God, were dangerous.
Washington apples.
Yeah, Washington apples. I had a few of
Apple
those.
Pucker and Crown Apple.
I had quite a few of those. That was dangerous.
I have to get through. What? You throw some?
No. He used regular Crown. He said he didn't use Crown Apple.
He wants to use Crown Apple in the next
one. You have to use Crown Apple, though, to get that really, really good.
Right.
He was worried that the apple would be too much.
No, it's not.
You got.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, but
no, I thought it felt like I only had one because I had to.
You had to leave.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We still love you.
I know.
All right. Let's dive into the cesspool of dumb fuckery, and I'm going to beg to lead off because this is going to be one where I'm going to ask the guys not to jump in right away. I know we all jump in. We all have something to say, but this is just bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit. Do you know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
Roseanne Barr got her show canceled today.
Damn it.
It was a great show. I love the show.
There goes one of mine.
But wait, there's more. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They gave her more episodes. They signed her on for season 2.
I read that.
Originally, yes.
No, absolutely.
They were ready.
I know where you're going with
20 million viewers.
Yes.
You can't fight that. That's like Friends numbers back in the day.
Right, exactly. It's funny because that was one of the ones that I have,
okay.
Too.
I'm sorry I took it.
No, you're good because this is funny as shit.
Okay. Now, she sent out a tweet about, I can't remember her name, something Jarrett. Virginia Jarrett, Valeria Jarrett.
Yeah, Valeria Jarrett. V.
Jarrett. Yeah.
Yeah, VJ.
I don't remember her first
So
name.
if you took the Planet of the Apes
and the Muslim Brotherhood and had a baby.
That would be...
Now, look, guys, here's where I'm going with this.
Valerie Jarrett.
Jarrett, thank you very much.
They did cancel. Holy fuck.
Yes, they did.
Just an hour ago.
Yeah.
And she canceled her Twitter account an hour after she said that bullshit.
Yep. Now, listen, guys, I want to take you back. I want to take you back about, it's 2018 now, I want to take you back about 36 years. I want to take you back to 36 years to a young 22-year-old comedian who was standing on a stage and for that hour and a half made fun of white people, black people, Spanish people, Asian people, homosexuals,
George Carlin?
Singers, close. Now, in today's day and age, he probably couldn't get away with it, but if you go to Netflix right now,
depends on what color he is.
Both of his comedy specials are still on there. Probably some of the most watched stuff on Netflix. If you go to your local Walmart or your FYE and you could pick up a box set of a little TV show from back in the day called All in the Family, which the character, not the man, the character was probably the most racist asshole in history, yes, which also had spin-offs, two of which were African-American centric shows, Good Times and The Jeffersons. Mm-hmm. Eddie Murphy was the comic I'm talking about, by the way.
Didn't he make a cameo in The Jeffersons?
Yes.
He was in The Jeffersons. Right?
Yes. Now, keep in mind.
He kissed Sammy Davis Jr.
The world is
a black Jew.
Yeah. The world is a different place now than it was 36 years ago, even 46 years ago. Racism dies a little more every decade, but for whatever reason, people are bringing it back to the forefront. One of the reasons I like doing the show is because I can tell you my opinion, agree, disagree, whatever. That's why this little gimmick is up, that you can send us your comments. We have an email address. We have a website. We have private messaging. Bring me your hate. I don't care. We had a saying, I'm going to be 46 in December. You're about to be 43?
44.
44, and you're about to be 41. Okay, and Angela's not too far behind all of us, and there are some 30-somethings that probably sang this jingle when you were a kid. Somebody is verbally beating you down, and you sang this jingle. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me. They might as well change that to... Sticks and stones are assault weapons, and your words lead me to a safe space because I'm a cringing fucking pussy boy who can't get out of his own way and needs my safe space in my cry closet. This is exactly the problem. This isn't Chris's America anymore. This isn't our founding fathers' America anymore. It's not yours or anybody else's. This is whinging bitch boys America. And the more we cater to this bullshit, the more it happens. I watched a Kevin Hart comedy gimmick a couple weeks ago, and N-word this and stuff, and I'm going to make fun of white people, and you know what the white folks did in the crowd? They sat there and clapped. They did this.
I still think it's funny.
It's funny as fuck. Comedy is supposed to be funny. Roseanne Barr, at the end of the day, is a comedian. But here comes that big curveball, and this is going to point to your point last week, which is why it's even more fucked up. Roseanne Barr says something, and her show is canceled by ABC. Who owns ABC? Disney. What did Disney do throughout the 90s and the 2000s? Incest, murder, family divide, whatever. Now they have the Star Wars franchise. What they do? The first thing they do is they kill the patriarch, Han Solo.
The Star Wars freaking franchise. Have you guys seen that little meme where it shows this really, really skinny cow? And the cow has Star Wars written on it.
No.
And Mickey's coming in with all these pails, and he's like, "Good morning, beautiful."
No, I did not, but that makes a lot of freaking sense now, doesn't it?
I mean, Solo is a failure. Can we say that right now?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it. Don't plan on it, actually, because I've heard so many negative reviews.
How about the fact that Lando is a pansexual? It's been confirmed.
Wait. Say it again?
He's a pansexual.
Excuse me for a second.
I heard people are saying that, and Donald Glover's just not denying it.
No. He's gone beyond not denying it. He has confirmed it.
That's horseshit. I'm not even going to hit the button. They don't deserve the button.
Lando Calrissian is pansexual.
I thought he wanted to hit Princess Leia.
He does. Pansexual is everything. Robots.
So he's probably going to hit Jar Jar at
Ewoks,
some point.
Fucking that little green thing with the tentacles.
What about the
That
white?
kind of makes
What about
sense.
the
He
chick?
had that guy following him everywhere.
see?
What about
I'm
the
just-
chick with the 4 tentacles on her head at the cantina?
There you go.
I
All
forget
over
what
it.
those are
He'll
called.
be all over it.
Twi'leks.
Yeah,
Sure.
He'll be
Those are
all
called
over it.
Twi'leks.
He'll be all over that shit.
Rock and roll. Killing me.
It's a playable character in the Old Republic.
Look out now. We got a
Yay.
special delivery. This is why we love you. Absolutely. No, that's the bourbon mash. And rock on.
Girlfriends, they get you drunk.
And it tastes nothing
It's
like
my
that.
girlfriend, bitch!
So, going with what you're saying, and I like where you're going with this because I don't believe Rose. First of all, Roseanne would not endanger John Goodman, and she did. She took all their careers.
There's another point I'm going to make right after that.
Just flush that shit right down the toilet. Now, do you think that she's that much of a bitch that she would sit there and be like, you know what, fuck you,
It
John
has nothing to
Goodman,
do with
fuck
being
you.
a bitch. Is she that much of an idiot?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's that much of an idiot. Did you read what Disney said about her?
Yes.
Disney's like, it's Roseanne. Expect nothing less. We knew something like this would have happened eventually.
If you knew it was going to happen, why did you sign on?
We were prepared, and that's why they took it away.
Because ABC owns the Roseanne stuff. It's
Exactly.
It was their network.
It's the same reason why they have fucking, why they have Star Wars, why they have fucking Marvel.
It was a number one show when they re-released it. You can't argue with the numbers.
Have you seen Avengers yet?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, you obviously have heard it's a bloodbath.
Yes.
So I mean,
And that's a Disney
and
property.
that's a Disney product. And when
There
I
you go.
say bloodbath, and I'm not just saying, but people are getting grinded. It's a sensory overload, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. This is not
Yeah.
what I consider a fucking Disney movie. You know what I'm
No.
saying? It's not, dude. But Disney's got to either decide what they're going to be. Are you going to be catering to the pussies? Or are you going to try to bring this forward into what people really want? If you're going to take the Star Wars fucking name over, you're going to give us something worth watching. You got to give us something worth
Now,
watching.
let me go to this point about Roseanne real quick. Is the tweet comes
And
out?
Roseanne too. We
all
wanted
it-
that.
I love it. I've been watching it
How
on
many
demand.
people vote? 2 million people the first day that pilot came out, and people were like, "Oh my god, John Goodman! What the fuck?" They went batshit
Oh, yeah.
It was
crazy.
everybody.
It was-
Everybody was back. It was great.
Let's go right back to they reboot the show. The trailer itself online got 2 million hits in the span of a day. You're
Yeah.
absolutely correct. The first episode got 18 million. The second episode got 22 million. People are engaged, and it's not because we can put our bullshit aside. It's a lot like watching wrestling.
They're
You
a real
forget
fucking
The
family.
Connors represent
America.
average middle America. Exactly right.
America.
But as this day goes on and all this news comes out, who decides to rear her ugly head? And if anybody has the Twitter account of this young lady, share this show with her. I'd love to get her on the phone and find out why she's such a fucking hypocrite.
Surprised it's not Kathy Griffin.
No, it's Sarah Gilbert.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah Gilbert,
Close.
who plays,
Close, yeah.
what's her character's
Darlene.
name?
Darlene.
Thank you. Comes out and says, this is despicable, and I can't believe this, and da-da-da, and she just ruined the lives of all these many people. Are you going to stop cashing those paychecks, Sarah?
No.
Because if you do, I'll buy it. But if you continue to put the dollars in your bank account, you're a bigger hypocrite than
Guess what?
anyone in the history of the
okay.
world.
She's probably already gotten paid on it.
I was going to
Now
say.
she's not going to get paid
Return the money.
anymore.
Return
Right.
the money, Sarah.
Right. No, she got paid. I guarantee
Course
you they
she
got
did.
paid for the first couple episodes. They did, and then
Course
they
she
were
did.
working on their whole fucking.
Well, the contract, they pay you, like, you're doing this many episodes, here's your money. Blah,
right,
blah,
but
If
the
Sarah
contracts
Gilbert-
weren't. The first
Go
3
ahead.
episodes, the contracts weren't ready. It didn't happen until then. The pilot came out, and that was what they ran with. And then after that, they came out with 2 episodes
They had
with
episodes
a promise.
3
Right.
episodes in the can with a promise for more.
Exactly. And that you guarantee, I tell you right now, they got paid for that. They got paid for that. They were like, we want you to come do this. What if nothing happened? What if nobody watched that shit?
They still get paid.
Exactly.
paid.
They were still getting paid.
They canceled the
exactly.
show anyway.
Exactly. So they still got paid for those first 3 episodes. They still got cash.
If Sarah Gilbert wants to
she
prove
got
her
cash,
shit,
dude. She got cash.
she's sitting on that goofy ass show,
Bullshit.
which I had to watch when I went to my doctor's appointment last week, and luckily my doctor's appointment was later. I don't have to watch that goofy bullshit
Oh, that
in the waiting
talk
room.
show?
The Talk with Sharon Osbourne and the other fucking wretched refuse of America, or England as it were. And she spews her filthy guts, and if somebody brings up a point, they got the Asian lady, the black lady, they got the British lady, they got this.
Never
It's
again,
okay.
baby.
I understand. Everybody's got an opinion, but when someone comes at you with a counter, and we talk about this all the time in the show, you can't just shut them down. Sarah, if you want to make an impact, if you want to make me believe or any of us three believe, or any of our viewers believe that you're true about this, return the money you made from the Roseanne show, put it out there for the public, take a picture of yourself handing the check back to Disney executive Schnabitz Rich Guy Jones.
Fuck that.
And make us
Rent
believe.
a balloon or a fucking blimp, because they crash. They tend to crash a lot. You get my drift? Get on that fucking thing. Take all that money and pick a random city and just fly across it and drop all your money.
Connecticut.
Just
Norwich,
drop all your
fucking
money,
Connecticut.
and
I'll be right
then
there.
Crash that sumbitch into the fucking Atlantic Ocean
Crash that
with the
shit.
rest of the fucking ferries.
Crash it into.
I say
deepest,
fuck that
darkest
cash
Jewett
money and
City.
keep it.
It's bullshit.
You're an
It's
asshole.
bullshit. Look,
You got paid for. She was getting paid for services rendered. She rendered those services. Just because Roseanne's a jack off
Let me ask
doesn't
you,
mean she should
I'm gonna
return the
ask
money.
you a dumb
Right,
question that
exactly.
everybody
I
seems to
agree.
forget. Who is Sarah Gilbert without Roseanne Barr?
not a whole lot of shit.
She is
A big
basically
pile- a big
Melissa
pile of
Gilbert's
nothing.
sister. Melissa Gilbert, who was a big star and now does all this other crazy.
Lifetime movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She looks like fucking Melissa Gilbert's younger sister strung out on crack.
Who is
That's
Sarah Gilbert without Roseanne
all
Barr?
the more reason to keep that money because you need it. Same thing with the girl that plays Becky. When's the last
She's
time
the
you
one
saw Becky in
I
anything?
just talked about this with Angela earlier today. I don't think Michael Fishman or Lacey Goranson have done shit for the last 20 years.
Nope.
John Goodman certainly has. I've
John
seen him in
Goodman
all
didn't
sorts of
need to
films.
do Roseanne.
Laurie Metcalf, all sorts of films.
No.
But even television shows. But what did the two other kids have for the last 20 years? They had nothing.
And how do we know that Roseanne didn't fucking do it on purpose? That she didn't self-destruct this because?
No, Roseanne's that dumb.
I believe
It's
she's
not the
that
first
dumb.
time she's
Oh, I
run her
know.
mouth like this.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
You know, the national anthem.
Oh yeah, Chicago Cubs. I remember.
You know what? Here's the thing. She's been building for this because before the new Roseanne show even happened, if you've ever followed her on YouTube and Twitter or whatever, she's been running her mouth about shit. She did not like Obama. She did not like the Obama administration. The funny thing is, she's to the left of like Bernie. She really is.
Oh yeah.
She's not a conservative by any stretch of the imagination. She's kind of like me. Like, I'm not really a conservative, but I did not like Obama, and I did not like the people he worked for. I do not like this Valerie Jarrett person. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Seriously, fuck her because she's a criminal, not because...
Oh, they're going to cancel our show now.
No, I don't
wait,
give
you
a shit.
can't.
She
We're
is.
not beholden to
I don't give
anybody.
a shit.
She's a fucking criminal.
She's a criminal.
She's a fucking criminal.
That's
straight
all
up. Sorry.
Roseanne should have said.
Yep.
You're a fucking criminal. Not... How do you... Here's the thing. You should know comparing anyone of color with an ape is a bad idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. But if you take what they were, it depends. Like, she said Planet of the Apes,
No, I
right?
see.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Here's the
you
thing.
see.
I said that earlier before we
Because
went on air.
Planet of
Intent
the Apes
matters.
is the actual 70s movie where they were actually the bad guys. See? Oh, yeah. See, because if you go the
Little
war
bit of truth
of,
here. Little bit of
the
truth.
war of the Planet of the Apes, then you're saying they're more like the
you didn't-
2000s.
Up to that
with the-
point,
were the good
you,
apes.
You thought they were the good guys. Up to that point, you find out towards the end there was more to it than that.
What, those 70s one?
The Planet
They were
'cause-
evil fuckers.
No, because at the end in the movie, he sees the Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
and Charlton Heston, they blew it up. They blew it up.
Oh, I remember the Jay and Silent Bob one even better. We will not fuck the monkey. The monkey will fuck us. Damn yous! But same.
But
That's all I got. Look,
here's the thing.
the fact
really
that they
I don't think she intended it to come out that way.
No, that's
but it
what
was
I said.
still very
It
stupid.
depends on how, because what else she said the Taliban, right? Or something stupid like that.
Muslim Brotherhood.
Muslim. There you go. You get two
That-
evil
here's the thing,
things.
that part was true.
Equals criminals. Yeah.
The Muslim Brotherhood thing was true. She could have just said something about that. Minute she brought in the ape thing was the bad move.
Look,
Because I've said shit like that on Twitter. Like, I don't trust the Muslim
We're
Brotherhood.
far beyond being thick-skinned,
I thought
tough
we were.
motherfuckers. We're not. And I'm saying this, we as a society.
No, I know.
We are thick-skinned. We can take a little ribbing and jabbing and, Chris, you're getting a little thick in the middle, and, Mike, you drank something that made you shit yourself for 2 weeks, and we get it. We're thick-skinned. We understand. We're losing our country to titty-sensitive jackasses, and I'm done with it. Free Roseanne. That's all I gotta say.
I agree.
Here's the thing. She deleted it. She apologized. She realized what she did was stupid. It should be the end of it. And stop saying stupid shit. This is a problem when celebrities get political. Okay? One of, I think you read some of his books, R.A. Salvatore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
he gets political all the time.
I went. You saw the tweet. I freaking went off on him. I said, because he made a comment about Trump and this, that, and the other thing, and I said, would Dritz stand for this? And he commented back, and he goes, he wouldn't have stand for any type of political. I was like, bullshit. He wouldn't I read your books, buddy, and I was like, oh, and by the way, why don't you go out and try making an RPG with an old Red Sox and a great comic book art? Wait a minute, you already did.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
No, it wasn't. It was perfect.
Comment from the Peanut Gallery. The three of you should be in office. I'd vote for you all. Thank you, Stacy.
One of us should be.
And that one is not Eddie Focus?
One of us should be.
All right, so I'm going to take over for a little bit of fun here before you get to go.
Sure.
It's a fun, it's fucked up.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool.
Grab me a
I
gimmick
can.
while he's
So you guys know it's fucked up.
fuck it up at this.
What's
What is fuck it up at
fucked up?
this?
While everybody was out doing their own thing on Memorial Day, having your hot dogs or your beef or whatever you had.
Sure.
Everybody had their own specialty.
You were dialing 187 on a motherfucking cat. Anyway.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Our man Snoop Dogg set a world record for making the biggest gin and juice.
Oh, dear God.
That is correct. The Guinness World Records tweeted, new record, largest paradise cocktail yesterday at Bottle Rock Napa Festival in California. U.S. cocktail measures over 132 gallons, 500 liters, was presented by Chef Montevallo with Snoop Dogg and Regulator and Wilson, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
That is 180 bottles of gin and way too much juice, lovingly donated by the folks over at Whole Foods.
What kind of gin?
I don't know what kind of
Gilby's.
gin I'd have to. It's Snoop Dogg, so it's freaking got to be good.
It's got to be high end.
Handing out hangovers,
Right.
bro. So what exactly goes in a gin and juice? What's the juice?
It's
Orange juice,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's
Just-
like or like any type of juice. I mean, you can rock like a mango.
As long as it's laid back.
Right, it's got to be.
Put your mind on your money and your mind
And
on
my
your
money
mind.
on my mind.
Like
Right,
the Asians?
exactly.
Or my money on this beautiful spam machine.
132 gallons.
Jesus.
Now, did he pay for all this?
You better hope so.
I imagine him and Chef Mike Voltaggio. He was the one who decided to come up with this concoction. And
Now,
yes,
all
see
we
this
need-
little. You can go right there onto the Guinness website. You see how big it is next to him. I mean, that's a
Holy
Oh!
big old glass right there.
It's like a swimming pool with a straw in it.
Now,
and it looks orange in color, so I'm going to go with orange juice or a mango type of thing. Maybe even an orange mango.
now
Who knows?
if we had a large stream of income, I would try to make the largest Thug Passion. 1 part Alizé, 1 part Cristal.
Not me.
I would-
I would fill a swimming pool with Crown Royal apple and ginger ale.
I would definitely go Jack and Coke and be like, fuck yeah.
Oh, it's been, I don't know.
Looks like we're gonna have ourselves a festival. It's
Yes.
got the biggest.
You're going to have a Festivus for the rest of us,
That's
man.
right. And
Air
if
your
I'm
grievances.
drowning, don't save me.
Like I said,
Air your
not a big
grievances.
what's fucked up. A big shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. How else can you spend a Memorial Day? That's a little bit for your homies.
Now all we need is for
Did he pour any out
Snoop-
for the dead homies?
I bet he did.
All right.
I didn't watch the video, but I
All we
bet he
need
did.
is Snoop, Dre, and Cypress Hill to make the world's biggest joint next.
Oh,
Guys, don't
my
forget.
God.
I think wasn't it his cousin? Didn't Nate Dogg serve? One of them fucking
I
served.
want to say yes.
I thought it was Nate. I thought it was Nate Dogg.
Oh, in the military?
Yeah, I thought one of them,
Oh, I'll
one
have
of
to
his
Google
cousins
that.
served because
Google
I know
machine
I know he usually is pretty much a spokesperson.
I do know another West Coast gangster rap star that did serve.
Is
Suge Knight.
Ice-T.
Oh, Ice-T
Oh, yeah.
definitely did.
Ice-T
yes.
served.
Yes, he
Big
did.
ups.
Yes, he did. But
All right.
yeah, so that was mine. Like I said, short and sweet, and I thought it was funny as shit because I saw that on Twitter
That's
today.
hilarious
and that
as
was one
hell,
of those
man.
things that you think about. And it's like, dude, 132 gallons.
The funniest thing about these Guinness records is it's not about actually doing it. It's about putting your name in history.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you want to bake the world's biggest cookie, do it because you want to. A lot of these guys are doing it. You go back to our youth at the Brady Bunch. They want to teeter-totter for the most fucking hours in the day and whatever. Do it because you want to, not because you want to do something special. We're just out here to do this thing and see if we can do it. And what have you. The press will come later.
Mm-hmm.
Now they do it like, we're going to attempt to break the record for the most boogers collected. It's going to be a ball about 600 pounds. And
it'll crush you if it gets out of control. Just
right.
to say it's
Heaven forbid anybody sneezes, that motherfucker's going to kill a couple people.
It'll be wild.
But
wild stuff.
Don't do it for the glory. And I appreciate Snoop Dogg doing it because it's kind of like a press thing. And I'm sure everybody got to dip their little glass in it and take a drink. And
I'm sure they did something where everybody, 132 gallons, people getting fucked up for that, man.
You know what? It doesn't surprise me he did something like that because I know Snoop Dogg lately has tried to tap back into all that.
Yeah.
Because there have been people lately that have been actually calling for him to retire.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I'm tired of Snoop. I wish he'd stop putting out albums.
You really want to get somebody to retire? Get Gene fucking Simmons to retire.
There'll be no talk of Gene Simmons on Do You Know What's Fucked Up?
There'll be no talk of retirement.
Gene Simmons is wild.
I'm here, and I will tell you that there's no talk of retirement.
For you young-ass motherfuckers, that's Johnny Carson.
Go to kissonline.com, and we will go right to the T-shirt section.
Wild stuff. Actually, you're doing Dana Carvey doing Johnny Carson, actually.
Wild stuff.
And I will do Phil Hartman doing Ed McMahon.
Stuff.
Yes!
Nobody does an Ed McMahon like Tommy Summers, though. When we get him back on the show for the preview,
we'll
have him do his Ed McMahon.
All right, so what do you got, man? What do you got?
What's that? Oh, for Do You Know What's Fucked Up?
Yes.
Well, we might as well discuss what everyone is itching and their orgasm.
There's another reason I'm itching.
Their orgasm is on the tip of the clit because they want us to talk about this. The NFL finding people kneeling.
No, Christ.
We might as well talk about it. People want to hear what we got to say.
Yep. They have the owners decided this, by the way, people. They
voted on it.
Right,
yes.
exactly.
29-1.
Thank you.
The one being the New York Jets, if I'm not mistaken.
Here. That's where I'm going south on this. Is not the guy Jerry Jones, the owner of the one-star rating Dallas Cowboys, who said if my players don't stand, they don't play. He voted in favor of everybody standing. No, wait. Jerry Jones came out and said, kneel, don't kneel, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The Cowboys...
Google machine, help me out.
No, you know what the problem is? It was a lot of misinformation bullshit being shared of a phony speech he made about that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he never actually said that.
Correct.
Right.
The God's honest truth is he's never weighed in on it.
Mm-hmm.
That I know of. I could be wrong.
After the fact, when the story came out, he says, I never made that statement. Kneel,
Snopes,
fucking lay down, whatever.
Debunked it,
he mentioned constitutional rights, etc., so forth, and then he goes and votes for us.
All right, okay. We're going to play Change My Mind. We're going to play Change My Mind. Okay, listen.
Hillbilly Jim is not a Hall of Famer. Done.
No. All right. And this is going to shock. I know there's a lot of people here who are kind of loyal to that. They're all status. But
your mother.
Here's the thing. The NFL is a private organization. Your constitutional rights do not apply.
This is exactly what Jerry Jones says. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Jerry says any Cowboy players who kneel during the anthem won't play, and this was October 9th. We cannot in any way give the implication that we tolerate disrespecting the flag. And this was, like I said, this was back in, October 8th, 2017. This Jerry Jones comment is going to sit on my mind and heart all night. It's not just sitting well with me.
So it was after the beginning of the Kaepernick thing, which started in 2016.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
And Jerry Jones lets players get away with anything except a silent, peaceful protest.
Oh, so you can have a cocaine user and a wife beater.
Yep.
But if you kneel for the anthem, you're an asshole.
Yep, exactly.
Here it comes. Horse shit.
And he hasn't said anything since then. There's nothing commented from there.
I don't get it. Look,
So,
to me, even in the Constitution, you can't force patriotism. You either love it or you hate it, and you stand and you respect the flag and you respect what it stands for, the country that gives you freedom, or you don't. One of the problems I've long had with this whole freedom thing is that I love my freedom. What I don't like is that people legislate freedom their way and they expect you to follow. If you want to kneel for the anthem, I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm staunchly against it. But it's your right to do as an American citizen to say, I disagree. I'm going to kneel down. I'm silently silently using my platform. But here, you know who is the biggest proponent of all this? Fox TV, NBC, ESPN. You don't have to show them kneeling. 75,000 people are going to see them kneeling in the stadium. You know what they're going to do? Those 75,000 people are going to go talk to infinitely more people, and the message is going to get out there. But the minute that one of those TV cameras turns on a Kaepernick or on this guy or on that guy or on another one kneeling, you're now stoking the fire. You're not starting the fire. You are basically pouring gasoline on that sumbitch.
Well, I just looked up the Vikings to see if the owner said anything about it, and they haven't said anything about it.
I haven't seen anything from the Falcons.
I think they voted for it, though.
I know they voted for it. No, they did vote for it.
Because their name's not the Jets.
Right.
They didn't make the Jets are the only ones that are standing on it.
Exactly.
And who cares about them?
Right. So
Ian Cunningham and like 4 other people.
Basically, here's the thing: your constitutional rights do not apply to the NFL.
I agree. It's a job.
It is a job. It is a private organization. Okay. And they can literally tell you to do whatever, okay?
Right. Can I tell you an example for me? I'm a mechanic, right?
Right.
Everybody else in my factory that gets up to about like 110 degrees on some fucking badass hot days can wear shorts. I can't because I'm a mechanic.
You'll get burned.
Because
safety.
I will get burned. It's a safety measure. Right, exactly. Now, do I think that's unfair? Absolutely. My balls are fucking sweating through my goddamn underwear and everywhere else. It's a fucking sweat fest when I get home. I'm pissed off. But
she sucked it anyway.
Right. I'm just saying.
Pow.
Bam. It's right there.
It's gonna light up all caps.
I did not. Am I gonna sit out there and am I gonna fucking strike because I can't have?
You can't.
I can't.
I'll be like, okay, I'll get another welder who will.
Absolutely. See you later. I mean, granted, I'm in a union, so I'd have to go through certain steps if I really wanted to go through it. But
this is obviously
I work for a place, and that's what they say I have to do.
This is a nuanced statement to make, and I know it. The NFL does not have any political control. Protesting in the NFL is not going to make change.
No,
they have no. I'm lightly saying this. They have no political power. We know they have some. And they are a nonprofit organization. Explain that to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, and here's the thing too, like the NFL is not saying you have to stand for the flag. Right. They're saying if you're going to not stand for the flag, you can wait in the dressing room.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
Fair.
Right. You can't do it on the field. It's all they're saying.
Which you're still making a protest.
Right.
All you have to do is be like, hey, let me see the starting lineup.
Okay,
my guy's not there.
If all of the Vikings don't show up for the anthem,
guess what?
Right.
They don't stand.
They're not saying if you don't stand, you don't play.
Right.
They're saying if you're going, this is not the place for protest.
Could you imagine if an entire team stayed in the locker room during the anthem, how much weight that would carry versus 1 or 2 guys kneeling for an anthem?
Right. And all they're saying is if you kneel during the national anthem, your team gets fined.
Yes. Well, the player gets fined.
And the team.
The Jets owner is saying, I will pay the fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was the story.
But no, they're saying something happens with the team too because they're making because players are already going on Twitter. Whatever, man, I'll pay whatever you want me to pay.
Well, it's not like
blah 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 blah.
They're all millionaires.
But they're also going to fine the team because the team is going to get sick and tired of getting fucking fined and spending money on these guys and be like, I'm done with you. Get the fuck off my team.
And it's not like NASCAR where if the crew chief or the guy working on the car rigs the fucking car and there's a problem, you fail inspection, the driver gets penalized. The crew chief gets penalized, the guy working on it gets penalized, but the owner really doesn't, unless it's a huge infraction where then they take money from the owner, they take points from the owner. This is, like Ed said, this is a job. So the person that has signed your contract, which could be the Atlanta Falcons or the Miami Dolphins, whomever, is about to lose a good chunk of money and probably carry a lot of bad press with it as well. That's a problem. Leave your political views in the locker room. Even better, when you park your car to go play that game,
take them to the
leave your
box.
We do it.
Exactly.
We get the fuck out of the car before we punch in. That shit stays right before I punch in. If I have a fight with my fucking girl before I go to work, guess what I'm doing? My hand's punching that fucking clock, and that shit is out of my mind.
I'm here to do a job.
It's going to affect your performance.
Right, exactly.
It's going to affect the company. It's going to affect the people around
exactly. Or I can sit there and be a fucking snotty bitch all day long and carry my attitude like Probably.
Well, you are Loki.
Like 90%
That is
of the
true.
people do, at work. But no, when you go to work, you are one thing. And let me
go
just
ahead.
throw this real quick. These guys already have enough speak their mind what they want to do. Look at their fucking sandals. Sandals. Look at their cleats. Look at the fucking the jackets that they wear. Sometimes even their workout outfits. They paint these fucking extravagant images on there to make, my mama does this, or vote for UFC, this, that, and the other thing. My favorite fighter is this. Look at some of these cleats that these guys go out with. They have freedom of expression.
The guy from the Giants years ago when the Sandy Hook shooting came, and he found out that one of the Sandy Hook kids was a big fan, and he wrote that kid's full name, his age,
Exactly.
etc., and went out, and they Fox cameras are right on it. Look at this tribute.
Do you not think that that's not like edgy? Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like
You're
that's
talking
pretty-
about guys that have so much more influence and opportunity.
right,
And
right.
like I said, remember when we first talked about Kaepernick?
Yes.
And I said, okay, he's kneeling. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. You people
you
hate
did.
me. It's a flag. It's thread, dye,
Right.
and a stick.
And I will still say exactly what I
I'll
said
stand
back
for
then.
it.
I've had people die and bleed for it. I've actually
Right.
paid the
Well-
vow for it. So it is a little bit more than just thread for me. So when I do see somebody that does that, it does piss me off.
Here's the-
However, going with what you're saying, it is his
it's personal.
God-given right.
It's
the
personal.
people that died for that fought for that fucking right. So if he wants to kneel and do it, by all fucking means, he has every right and respect to do it as an American. He is an
stand up.
American.
I'll stand
He's a
up. I'll do
fucking
the
American.
hand on heart thing. I'll do the hand on heart thing, but it's not because of a flag. Honestly, I don't give a flying fuck about the flag. I'll say it. I don't give a flying fuck about the flag.
But you care about your freedom.
You care about the country.
I care about liberty.
Fair.
Freedom is freedom. Freedom means I can stab you to death. I'm free. Liberty is freedom plus responsibility. I don't give a fuck about freedom.
Yeah, responsibility is a big thing.
The 6 guys were free when they stabbed my buddy to death. That's freedom.
That's unfortunate.
You know,
what it is.
but liberty, like I said, liberty is freedom plus responsibility. You are responsible for yourself. It's self-ownership. That's what I believe in. Here's the thing. I don't believe in a stick, thread, and whatever. Okay, it's pretty. 50 stars. Yes, okay. We've lost such sight on the 50 stars part that I literally...
I think the Saudi flag is pretty cool looking, man.
All right, I got to read this comment. I got to read this comment real quick from Dan Williamson.
You want to bash on flags? I think the fucking Japan flag is pretty lame. It's
A
fucking
dot in the middle of the white.
bullseye.
The rising sun? You know what? The rising sun?
I got to read
I see a
Dan.
bullseye.
I got to read Dan's comment because he
And
might
we hit
have,
it.
He might have just hit.
Too soon?
Nice. Oh God, it was a bullseye. You're right.
That's
I
fucked
got to
up.
read this comment because
It is fucked up. That's a show.
No,
Dan may
go
have
ahead.
just hit this on the head. They voted for the rule because of the almighty sponsorship dollar the NFL makes off the Department of
Yes.
Defense.
Yes.
Simple as that. It has zero to do with patriotism. Thoughts around the table.
No, I totally agree.
We already said that.
It's a
They're-
private company.
Look,
They're
NFL
losing money.
But the
Facts,
money they
facts.
get from the DOD.
NFL is losing money. Facts. NFL is losing butts in the seats. Facts. NFL is losing their
Losing
spots
viewers
on
on TV.
Sunday night. Sunday night was their biggest football event ever. Now they're going up against UFC. They're going up against
WWE.
pay-per-view events.
MLB Sunday Night Baseball.
They're
NASCAR.
getting trounced, dude. They're getting trounced.
I guarantee
and let's talk about last year's Thursday night fucking footballs. They
Oh.
were horrible. I think there was maybe 2 games.
I was just about to say
Two
games.
fucking good
there
games?
was Falcons Saints.
Yeah.
And there was
that was actually, yes. That was a
Cowboys
good game.
Giants.
Yes.
That were hard
I
nosed
just
games.
thought
The
of
rest of them were
something.
blowouts.
They were fucking ridiculous.
Garbage.
I just thought
It
of
was just
something.
uniforms. Let's get the uniforms. Look how pretty they are. Buy these uniforms
Color rush
right now.
bullshit
Yeah,
at
yeah.
NFL.com.
75 fucking bucks off right now. Buy them now.
I have a thought.
You always do.
No, this is good. You're going to love this. We can go on this one. What if? Let's do a Marvel Comics what if.
Okay.
What if Vince McMahon is trying to restart the XFL because of the kneeling bullshit and the market is ripe,
Funny.
Oh, it's definitely right.
Funny
ripe
you should
for
say
a
that.
patriotic football league?
When you
Oh,
when
it's
you
definitely
look
right.
when you look
It's right, dude.
this past Monday night.
Don't be
we just-
surprised if NFL players.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Don't be surprised if you see some fucking Des Bryants or some fucking the dude from the Giants there, JBJ, JB, yeah,
JPJ.
Can
JPJ.
I, real quick, can I respond to Dan?
Yes.
Okay. I agree with part of what he's saying. I don't think the government should be giving any private organization money. I don't care what it is.
Yeah,
NFL is no exception.
Good luck with that.
Right.
Banks,
Department of Defense, bank,
car manufacturers. Yeah, let's no, it's across the board, dude. This fucking government.
We talked how I feel about
here we go.
players going to the White House.
Yeah.
I was very clear. I think it's bullshit.
No, absolutely.
It's ceremonial, if anything. They don't have to be there.
Look, we can beat the hell out of this dead horse.
I got to go on here. I got to go on.
I think we all fucking agree.
Who brought the Vince McMahon point up?
I did.
Okay, let me give you a little insight onto this. We just celebrated Memorial Day. The first 5 minutes of Monday Night Raw last night was dedicated to a Memorial Day tribute. He does every year a USO tour where he takes the roster over, brings all the gear over. They put on a show for the troops. In my opinion, in sports, right now, there is no bigger patriot than Vince McMahon. Go ahead.
Has finally started becoming WWE canon. Before, when they did matches over there, it wasn't canon.
No, it was just like, here it is.
It didn't count, right.
Exactly.
Now, it actually counts. So when they go over and
titles
they do these...
again,
right.
Pseudo-sport, but...
Right.
He's thinking global.
Titles are won and lost. That greatest Royal Rumble that they just had in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Fantastic, by the way.
Fantastic.
You're
right.
The fucking Rock... No,
Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
Fucking Roman Reigns.
That cage match.
That was great. I'm sorry. The way they did it to make Roman Reigns actually a little bit relevant in that match was good. But John Cena and fucking...
was that not a really good match, Triple
H?
Dude! Amazing.
I expected
a 41-year-old guy and a 49-year-old guy tore the house down.
Dude.
Tore the house down.
Almost a 40-minute match.
Oh my God, are you guys giving John Cena credit?
No, we are. I'm sorry.
That much.
I'm sorry.
And for me to give Hunter that much credit?
Yeah, they did it. They brought it. They brought their A game.
They're a worldwide company, but there's no bigger patriot. Right. There's nobody that loves the freedom of this country.
I'm going to be an
Vince
XFL
McMahon.
fan. I already said that.
Same.
We had a show dedicated to what they could do to make it better.
I'll try it. I'm going to watch.
We already said that. We already said it, man. Give us what we love from football and stop taking these fucking players away. Man, these guys go out and they are pussyfooting on the field. We have a Brady rule. We have 3 years where we don't even know what the fuck a catch is. We finally know what a catch is.
Dez didn't catch
and by the way, no, according to the new rules, Dez did catch it. But no, I'm just saying. According to the new rules, that is it. And who else? Jesse Jackson. Jesse.
Jesse Jackson?
So, you want a game.
Oh, no.
And you want them to
Christ,
stick to that
I can't
game.
remember. Jesse something. Yes, you're right.
Jesse from the Saints. Jesse.
Fuck, I can't remember his name.
No, he's also an old fucking old shoot 'em up guy from the Wild Wild West.
Jesse James.
Jesse James. Thank you.
All right. Real quick to end the point, there's no bigger patriot than Vince McMahon. I kind of buy your point, but I don't because Vince McMahon...
That's what I'm saying. So what if? I don't know for sure.
Vince
I'm
McMahon
just saying that the timing is right.
Vince McMahon doesn't push the flag to push the flag. He pushes it because he believes it. And, you have a Canadian guy. You have a Canadian guy right now who is playing, because he has Arab descent, he's playing the modern-day Maharaja. We're talking about Jinder Mahal.
When Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
When Canadian? I don't want to talk about
it.
That broke my heart in a million pieces.
Here's the thing, though.
That was WWE. Fucking Hulk Hogan turning fucking
It's
bad.
the one Vince Russo thing that made any impact on me was Hacksaw going Canadian. Go ahead, Eddie.
You might not think Vince McMahon pushes the patriotism, but even when you got Nikolai Volkov singing the anthem or Iron Sheik,
it sells tickets. It's no different than Red Dawn.
It was selling the patriotism, and then when you had like a guy like Hacksaw Jim Duggan or Sergeant Slaughter coming
no different than Red Dawn.
It was every
no different than Rambo.
Yeah.
No different than any other
those days,
entertainment. It's no different than any other
never take away
venue.
from the first Red Dawn. You can never take away from the first Red Dawn.
The remake can kiss a bag of dick.
The remake was hot garbage.
There was a remake?
Chris Hainsworth or whatever fuck Hainsworth or whatever fuck your name is, dude. I like you as a Marvel character, as Thor. You drill it, but you suck.
I'll wrap up the NFL thing. I want to read something. And
read it up.
This is the thing, and I know something's going to happen in the courts. I just have a feeling.
Oh yeah, without question. Before the season starts,
I'm telling you right now, the decision is going to be wrong.
Really?
It's going to be wrong. They're going to tell the NFL they have to let them. Blah blah blah. It's going to be wrong. Now, I just want to read something. This is by Chris Ann Hall. She is a constitutional lawyer. She has a podcast. She's Liberty's lobbyist. When people become universally ignorant, they will sink under their own weight without the aid of foreign invaders. Samuel Adams may have been predicting the future of America. Our failure to know the Bill of Rights and its true purpose has reduced us to subjects of the courts and the whim of federal power. The Bill of Rights is supposed to prevent the federal government from infringing on your right to speech, bear arms, etc.
Right.
Not protect you from a private company. Not protect you from the state. The state has their own constitutions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know?
That's why you can go into, say, Alabama and you can fuck goats. But you come over here to Connecticut.
That's Arkansas.
I'm sorry. I knew it was one of those. But you can't
Alabama,
do it.
There goes those
legal.
listeners.
Alabama is your sister.
It's not yet.
But there
Not legal.
are aspects. Here's the thing: there are aspects of the Supreme Court and there are aspects of the Constitution that are in of itself unconstitutional.
Yeah, dude.
The
Kansas,
supremacy clause
for real.
is
Kansas, you can hit
unconstitutional.
your wife as long as you're on the court steps.
Right.
As long as you are within witness, you could beat the bejesus.
That was
it's
a law.
Yes, it's a law. It's a state law. Now you can't do that in Connecticut, obviously.
No.
Nor can you shoot an intruder in Connecticut, but whatever.
There's some women out there that probably should have.
Right.
The Loki and Jabroni Show does not advocate for the shooting of anyone.
No.
We didn't say shoot.
No.
I said beating their ass on the court steps.
Right.
That either.
Anywho.
But here's the thing. Like I said, if this goes to the Supreme Court, they're going to make the wrong decision. Maybe not with Gorsuch on it, but the NFL is well within the right to say you cannot protest on the field. And that's all they're saying. You cannot protest on the field.
Right. And if you do, you will get fined.
It's
and
private.
so will your
It's
fucking
private
team.
property.
So if you want to make a point, stay in the back. You will make your point. We won't see you out there for the national anthem.
Could you imagine
It's
a day
simple.
where you don't see Tom Brady with his hand over his heart because he's protesting and he stays in the back? Oh, white people will lose their shit.
Oh, if Giselle stands behind it, it's happening.
Oh, fuck Giselle.
I'm telling you right now.
And my final point, you're protesting a lie.
Watch Giselle. If she starts saying, if she starts going against that whole flag thing,
Where Giselle goes, the little weenie follows.
Absolutely.
You know, guys, listen, nowadays
blame 'em.
everyone is using their cell phone for everything. To keep in touch with friends, look up recipes, or to fact check while you're recording your own podcast with the Google machine. If you're like us, you also use your phone to listen to your favorite music.
I was pointing you out.
I know you were. I am the Google machine captain of the world. That's why the Loki and Jabroni Show are proud affiliates of iHome. iHome is manufactured by SDI Technologies, who have been creating incredible products since 1956, including such brands as Timex, Sylvania, and New Balance. iHome products include various smartphone accessories such as alarm clocks, portable speakers, headphones, Alexa-enabled devices, smart plugs, and even state-of-the-art LED mirrors to help you, yes you, look your best. Just visit www.lokiandjabroni.com/iHome so that they know we sent you. Also, from now until the end of May, our listeners can take advantage of this Memorial Day coupon special. Take 25% off site-wide on total purchase by entering the coupon code MEMORIAL at checkout. Now, this excludes Zenergy and Mirror lines. This coupon is valid through 5/31/18. Once again, get your butts over to lokiandjabroni.com/iHome and use any of the links so that they know we sent you. iHome. Live life loud. And there's no better way to live than loud. Now,
Louder. What you got?
oh, you guys are going to love this one. You know, we talk about snowflakery and everything that goes on with it, but this, I saw this about a week and
Just
change
make a
ago.
snowflake fucking podcast. Talk about it so fucking much.
We have to. Look, we're three guys.
I don't have enough days in the week. It could be a daily podcast.
We're just three guys who live in the now and believe that we should be tough, rough and rumble, and have a thick skin, but this took the cake. I saw it about a week and a half ago. Somebody brought it to our attention, all of us, a couple days ago, and I said, it's already on my list, man. Don't even try me. And I'm sorry, I have to go there. The story comes out of Florida. So, double whammy, guys.
Not surprised.
Do you know what's fucked up?
I
I have a pretty good idea if it's in Florida.
It's not fucking an alligator, my friend.
Ooh.
That was Mike's. That was way back in the day. You know what's fucked up?
Raping.
Or did you just raping
an alligator? There's a complete difference, all right?
Folks, lack of consent from the alligator.
All right. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is about the dumbest shit I've heard in about 3 years since we've been doing this podcast. I'm glad I can bring it to the table. 2 South Florida residents are suing McDonald's, claiming the fast food giant is forcing customers to pay for cheese on its signature Quarter Pounder and Double Quarter Pounder burgers, even if they want regular burgers. A lawsuit filed earlier this month in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, federal court is seeking class action status on the behalf of the plaintiffs, Cynthia Kistner and Leonard Werner. According to the lawsuit, McDonald's has for years sold a Quarter Pounder, Double Quarter Pounder, and the with cheese option as 4 separate items on the menu. At some point, the lawsuit claims, McDonald's ceased separately. They actually did. I worked at McDonald's.
I guess they did.
They did. I worked at McDonald's for a spell in my high school days. There was separate.
I did too back in the 90s. I remember the McPizza. I made pizzas.
Oh, don't talk about the McPizza, you motherfucker.
I made fucking
Get Mama Smith
ribs.
on the phone.
No, I'm telling you right now. My mom did it for a long time too.
I know.
I call bullshit.
All right, look.
I call bullshit.
When I was there, it was Quarter Pounder and Quarter Pounder with cheese. There was a 12-cent difference. Not a big deal, right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Cheese is a lot more expensive.
I
people.
know.
It
Agree
is.
with me.
Meat is like 20 cents.
Here it comes. Here
Let
it
him
comes.
finish. Let him finish. This
At
is
some
great.
point, the
This is
lawsuit
great.
claims
I know,
that
I
they
read
ceased
it,
to
I read it.
separately display the items for purchase. Instead, the lawsuit claims McDonald's listed only the Quarter Pounder with cheese and the Double Quarter Pounder with cheese as menu items, including their availability to purchase as part of a value meal. No big deal, right?
Okay.
A customer who wanted a Quarter Pounder was required to order and pay for a Quarter Pounder with cheese, which was given to the customer without cheese. Similarly, when a customer wanted a Double Quarter Pounder, the customer was required to pay the order for the Double Quarter Pounder with cheese, which was given to the customer without cheese. This practice was also employed when a customer wanted a value meal that included either a Quarter Pounder or Double Quarter Pounder without cheese. The lawsuit also alleges that customers, quote, continue to be overcharged for these products by being forced to pay for 2 slices of cheese, which they did not order, in order to receive the desired product. It goes on to state that McDonald's, quote, their deceptive and misleading practices, saying the fast food chain is being unjustly enriched by these practices because it receives payment for cheese and does not deliver it to its customers. First of all, stop. Timeout, offsides, clipping, Here it comes, set the timer, I'm going on a rant. First of all, fuck you. How?
$5 million is the suit.
Oh, I know.
$5 million because they had to pay 24 fucking cents. Nowadays it's probably like 76 fucking
Say what
cents.
I said.
But look,
you can say what I said.
What did you say?
I get what he's saying, though, man.
Just
say
tell him the cheese is free.
Look.
Exactly.
All right. Look at it this way, okay? We go to a breakfast place every single day, right? And it says egg and cheese.
Biscuit. Or give
$4.
I ask for it without cheese. I pay the same $4. I don't say a word.
I think it's like $3.75, right? With meat, add $1.
Mm-hmm.
What are they charging you for?
The meat.
The meat, right? The cheese comes on the sandwich. Now, Rob doesn't eat cheese.
No.
Neither do I.
Right?
I'm lactose intolerant.
So Rob has to order his sandwich without cheese. Does he get a discount for it?
Probably not.
Let me ask another question.
He doesn't.
Does Rob bitch about it?
No.
Does
he
Rob
doesn't.
sue the fucking company?
No, because it's a small little breakfast shop and he'd probably go under, but
It's the same thing.
It's the
my
only
point
thing
is
in
this.
town.
My point is this: when you look at it, it says Quarter Pounder with cheese.
No,
right?
28 years ago, that wasn't the case, but now it is.
I've never
Great.
seen,
I don't.
Here's the thing.
I've
personally
never
have never
seen,
seen
it.
that.
I agree.
I have.
And you know what? 20 years ago, Taco Bell meat was grade A. Okay.
Good. Now it's like grade R.
So can we let's not talk about 20 fucking years.
the Whopper,
20
you have to
fucking
add
years ago, racism didn't fucking matter. But here we are, fucking right back where we were, fucking 60 years ago.
I'm not saying it didn't matter.
Oh, it really didn't, dude. We're all fucking each other, smoking weed, drinking fucking bullshit.
No, because
it didn't
now
matter, dude.
you have to go
it didn't
in order.
matter.
Can I have the gluten Quarter Pounder?
The baiting
and
wasn't
90s,
as bad.
The 80s and 90s, dude, no. There was so much love on this fucking planet.
Well, I didn't
bullshit.
care.
Nobody cared in the 80s and 90s.
Say it again.
I didn't care.
Thank you.
My favorite.
There was so much
celebrities
fucking
were black.
love.
I didn't care.
There was so much love love on this fucking planet. We had enough to go around. Now they're just fucking pure spite
Pure
and
hatred.
hatred.
It's pure hatred.
There's just, you go on there, and unless you're a fucking troll, people go for likes.
I'm going to let you guys talk about this. I got to run upstairs. When I get back, I'm going to close out the quarter pounder with cheese Schneebitz bullshit.
Can you gimmick me before you leave?
I would be glad to gimmick you.
Dude, like I said, when you order these sandwiches, and you go into any place, go into any fucking deli, and the breakfast
They all
sandwich
say
says
cheese right on it.
egg and cheese sandwich.
I don't even pay
with
attention
meat.
that hard.
No, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Because
No.
Rob,
I'm the same
Rob
way.
actually
I'm the
did
same
say
way.
that.
I'm with
Rob
you.
did
I'm
say,
what's
do you
next?
think they'll give me 25 cents off because I don't get cheese? And I said, no, dude, it says.
What if I say no
Egg and cheese
onions?
sandwich.
I don't get a discount for no onions. I don't get a discount for no mustard.
Right, exactly. I don't get a discount for no ketchup. I don't get a discount for no roll, dude. If you order a cheeseburger, no roll, they don't give you a discount
Let me
for
tell
no
you a story.
fucking roll.
Let me tell you a story. I had a 36-inch tube television, and it was the biggest one you could order at the time, right? And I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I need to get a smaller flat screen. They're lighter. They're cheaper now. I need to get it. I moved the thing like 3 different times. I'm like, this is fucking a nightmare. I need to get rid of this thing. I put it up on Craigslist, and I was like, 36-inch TV, $200, and I wrote.
Haggling.
I'll throw in the stand for free. Is what I said.
You put no haggling though, right?
This is all I wrote. Hear me out. This is exactly what I wrote. $200. The stand
Give
is
you the
free.
stand,
I'll
right.
give you the stand for free. Guy came over and he's like, "If I don't take the stand, will you knock $100 off?" I said, and I just looked him in the eye. I said, "No, the stand's free." And he just kind of like, "Yeah, but I'm like, no, the stand's free." And I just looked at him.
Yeah,
That's all McDonald's has to do.
Yeah.
No, the cheese is free.
it's free. It's absolutely free.
You're paying for the bread and the patty. The condiments are free.
Right, exactly. And if you want extra cheese, it's 25 cents.
Exactly. Like, this is what comes with this burger.
Right.
Like, I think Five Guys has the best model. You go in there, this is the burger, these toppings, free.
Right, exactly.
You know, granted the burger is like $5 something.
Well, the cheese is
but
but the cheese isn't. I thought it's been a while since I've been there. Oh, it is.
no, I think you just order a burger, and I think maybe it's cheeseburger.
No, I think it's cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, hamburger.
Oh no, it's cheeseburger, hamburger, but everything else you can get bacon for free, like
Right,
all that.
right.
But it's priced that way.
Right, but it's priced for a reason.
Exactly.
Right. If you don't get a burger with the works, you're kind of fucking yourself.
That's all McDonald's lawyer has to do is go into court and be like, "Your Honor, the cheese is free."
Right.
And they're like, "Well, it's not free, right?" I'm like, "No, it's free.
No,
You
it's
get it
free.
for free."
Absolutely, it's free for that fucking sandwich.
Well, what if they want extra cheese? I'm like, "Oh, that
Then
costs
it's
20
25
cents.
cents because it's extra cheese.
That one slice of cheese is free.
Yeah, exactly. That one slice of
each
cheese.
patty
when you
gets
see
you,
it,
each patty gets you one slice of cheese free.
if you don't want the cheese, you don't
Ask for
have
it.
to have the cheese. But we're not taking
Or
money
be like,
off your fucking
you know what, Your
burger.
Honor? If they want it,
Hello,
I'll
Cheech,
give them
how
a
are you?
slice of tomato for free.
Ooh.
That's all I have to say.
Wait,
if you
here-
ask for it, they'll give it to you.
I'll
Great
give 'em a
mention,
slice of
because,
crispy bacon.
Again, you guys, I've mentioned it before.
That's
I'm
extra.
I'm lactose
See?
intolerant. I love the double quarter pounder with cheese.
Rob is
I
I
shouldn't.
actually had a
Rob
quarter
can't
pounder
have
with
cheese, just
today.
the
like I
new
said.
one, fantastic,
I couldn't believe
amazing, isn't it?
They did something to the meat.
It's fresh meat now rather than the flash frozen patty that they used to use.
Oh, well, fuck that.
Anyway,
so it's a
kidding.
Wendy's.
Anyway,
so it's a
now,
Wendy's burger.
I'm going to let you know, I don't exactly do the Jim Cornette burger, but when I go in and get my double quarter pounder with cheese, I get extra onion, extra pickle. Motherfucker! I get that. You know how much extra they charge me?
Zippo.
Nothing. If I
Zippo.
want bacon on it, they'll charge me 50
Because
cents.
that's a
My
meat.
friends-
Exactly.
That's a meat.
But the
friend
if you
cheese...
want extra cheese, they'll charge you for that too because it's extra cheese.
Yes, and if I ask for it without cheese, same price.
Same price.
Doesn't matter. Get over yourselves, whoever you are, Kistner and Velder and
Look,
Valdemort,
and it took
whoever
you
the
this
fuck,
long.
fuck
Look,
you.
it took you this long to come up with the idea because you wanted to at least make sure you had at least $1 million. So you ate this fucking shit for 20 years and then fucking bitched about it. Give me a break.
Now that you're
they're not
fat
gonna get
and
$5
penniless,
million.
No.
They're not gonna, you know what they're going to do? They're going to ask
gonna give 'em-
McDonald's to give them gift certificates. That's what they're going to do.
No,
Probably.
McDonald's is going to go up to him and be like, hey, if we give you fucking 3 years of free fucking quarter pounders,
Probably.
will you shut the fuck up?
Yes, they'll take it and their hearts will explode
Yeah.
from all the sodium.
They'll be done in
and
6
the
months.
bullshit.
They'll be done in 6 months. They just
Sodium
did themselves.
doesn't affect your heart, but
Doesn't-
I'll
I
What
would
else? Eat those
argue
fucking-
I would
I'll
argue
tell you what,
different. I
eat
had
those
my heart
fucking
attack.
burgers every fucking day, which you know they will.
Oh yeah.
You know they
as
will.
he opens
They'll be
that.
dead-
I had my heart attack, but it was the
They'll be dead
sodium.
in fucking 6 months. They'll
What
be
I
dead
was
in
going to
6
say
fucking months.
was had a heart attack in 2011, cut out a lot of sodium, and now recently, with the exception of that said double quarter pounder that I just had to try,
It's good.
haven't had a lot of really bad food, and
Well, next time get it without cheese.
Oh, you know what?
Save yourself a whole lot
and
of
then
nothing.
sue McDonald's and build
Actually,
the
I
Loki
have a
and Jabroni
question.
compound. Go ahead.
McDonald's, Burger King, all these fast food places have a quote unquote secret menu. Can I sue because it's secret?
No, because it's their right.
You can get like a double Big Mac,
Absolutely.
Yep, which
It's
I've
on the
done.
menu.
It is.
I've done it.
It's on the secret menu.
You
Absolutely.
know,
but it's not
you
advertised.
can get the
It's a
surf and
secret.
turf.
You know
It's
what's
on the
funny?
fucking secret menu.
When the Grand Mac came back in small hands over
Oh,
here,
love
took a
it.
picture. Oh, I know, right?
Oh, it's so good.
I was so hungry one day, I asked for double meat. Now, you know a Big Mac has the two,
Fuck
and
yeah.
the Grand Mac has the 2 quarter-pound
Yeah.
beef patties. I asked for double, and I got it.
So
and
that was like a triple? It was a quadruple?
It was a quadruple. It was basically
It
a
was
pounder.
Quadruple
It was
bypass.
4
It was
patties?
a quadruple bypass with cheese. Now, I didn't ask for extra cheese, but when the woman brought it over, she says, "Are you sure you're not going to die of a heart attack right now?" I said, "You know what? If I do, you're absolved. I will record you right now on my gimmick phone. You're absolved of any charges."
That's awesome.
I did this to myself because I wanted the biggest, fattest Big Mac I could ever have, and boy, was it tasty.
You know what we should
That's
do?
awesome.
We should do a viral show where we order from the secret menu
Yeah, we
and
definitely,
eat it.
we definitely
Nice.
will. That sounds, yeah, it's going to go on YouTube.
All
That's
right,
a great idea. All right, so
Tommy,
let me,
Tommy
finish it
Summers,
up,
thank you
finish
for
it up, 'cause
watching.
I got,
All right, Tommy's here. By the way, Tommy, you're on the hook. Next time we do the NFL preview
Yeah,
and
Ed-
you're on, you have to do your Ed McMahon.
you're
Ed
going to
doesn't
be playing
believe
off
it.
of me. I'm going to be doing my
Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson. You're going to be
Yes.
playing off
End of the day,
Yes!
if you're suing McDonald's over cheese, you are trailer
You're a douchebag.
trash, and you should
You're a
just stay
douchebag.
the fuck in your trailer home, watch the Beverly Hillbillies, Duck Dynasty, and all that bullshit.
Janelle
End
wants
of
us
rant.
to, Janelle
You
wants
get
us to
the-
order the McBang Me.
The
You
McBang
get
Me.
the
What's
you
in
get
that?
the double middle finger from Loki and Jabroni.
With cheese, motherfucker. Sue me now. Next rant.
Here we go.
When we get sued is when we finally arrived.
So
Right?
I've talked about this game, Star Citizen, before.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
this is a huge. This is
the guy
gonna
who
be-
did Wing Commander.
Right, exactly. This is
Yeah.
going to be huge. So essentially what it is you can buy your own ship. You can get your own fleet. You can actually hire, like, say, if you want to play this, but you just want to be a first-person shooter guy, this guy can hire you.
Remind me. That's my
Physically
next
hire
point.
you,
Where's my
right?
fucking pen?
So you
It's supposed
can
to be like open world from space to planet. And, yeah.
exactly. You go mining. You have to go for everything. So
It's still in beta, right?
it's
He
an
hasn't
alpha.
alpha. Okay.
It's not even to that point yet, but there are people who are putting in money. Ships cost upward to $1,000, dude.
Yep.
Right?
1,000 real dollars?
Yeah.
Real fucking dollars. And when
It
I
all
tell
goes
you
to the development of the game.
exactly, and it is going to the development of this game.
Yep.
And when I tell you this is like state of the art graphics, like look it up, go to YouTube one of these times, check out Star Citizen. It will blow your mind. The graphics, just going through some of these ships, and you can physically open the ship, walk around your ship. Some of these ships are like warships, like
Yes.
they're enormous, from floors and fucking floors. You have to go from planet to planet, do this whole thing. You can make armadas. You do this whole 9 yards. So the first time this game was announced and they were talking about these ships, they gave a deal. It was $10,000. And you could have access to all of the ships from the first season. So any ship that you wanted, you can have access to. Now, granted, it's only you, so keep that in mind. So yeah, I have all these ships, but I ain't got nobody to fucking pilot all these ships. So you're going to have people help you out a lot.
Okay.
That's pretty fucking absurd, right?
Yeah.
That's ridiculously
It is a
absurd.
really ambitious game.
Really, really.
I feel bad. I
Really.
feel bad.
No,
Pulling
but
it off.
it's next
He's
gen,
pulling it
dude.
off.
This is next gen shit.
Let me
Like,
stop you real quick. I feel bad paying $5 for coins to pay Words with Friends, or paying like the coins I've earned on Evil Apples to buy
Yes.
new decks, because I'm like, I just saved all this shit up. But I need this.
Right.
But $10,000 American dollars?
Hold the press.
Oh, there's
You know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
Star Citizen just announced on their Twitter page that they have a new package available. And only those people who have already donated $1,000 have access to it.
Ooh.
This is a $27,000 Frontier package.
If you're planning on fucking your customers, you're doing a great job. Horse shit.
Look, I'm going to say this. First of all, there's people that are going to buy that.
Yeah.
And not just
Sad but true.
And not just like say 100.
Thousands.
Exactly. Like a couple 100,000 people because they have nothing else to spend their money on. And in their eyes, to be a commander of a giant armada, because that's essentially what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're buying all of these fucking ships, you can't pilot every one of these fucking ships. You have to get people to help you, dude.
You know what? Back in the day when I played those kind of video games, you earned that status.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta give it to them. They're ambitious as fuck, dude. And do yourself a favor, people. Seriously, just look at some of these. Look at some of these videos. Go on some of these ships.
This game.
Go on some of these ships, man. I mean, it's next. It's the next greatest thing. It really is.
I haven't started playing it because a few times I've looked at it.
Your computer.
One, I need to upgrade, and two, things were still too really beta alpha for me. Very. I was playing Wing Commander before it ever hit, the consoles. I was playing on the PC. It was a PC game.
Yes.
Chris Roberts, that's his name. He's the guy who designed the games.
Yes.
And just what he did with those games. Where it's strictly a simulator, a spaceship fighting simulator, and he just managed to put such a great story into it and such a great villain into it, like the Kilrathi, who are this lion-looking race. You might have seen the really bad movie. Ignore that shit, even though he wrote and directed it, which is scary.
Yeah, it is.
But Wing Commander 3, Wing Commander 3, which used the full motion video, starred Mark Hamill for one.
That was great.
Thomas Wilson from Back to the Future was in it.
I gotta see this shit now.
Malcolm McDowell was in it. It was this big cinematic game.
It was huge
for what is essentially a flight simulator shoot 'em up space game.
Yeah.
And so Chris Roberts eventually, obviously, walked away from that franchise years ago, and then came out of nowhere with this Star Citizen.
Yep.
And his entire vision is he wants to take like the best parts of Wing Commander, obviously the ship combat, which is fantastic. It always has been. And take the elements that other people like from, say, games like World of Warcraft, this, that, and other thing.
Exactly.
And he's like, how can I open world whole universe?
The biggest thing you can think of is, okay, Minecraft. You've seen Minecraft, right? So imagine you're on this planet, Minecrafting. You're getting your stuff, right? And all of a sudden, this asshole comes down, and he starts shooting you from orbit. So then you take off in your ship, and you have your fighter ships go out. Now, each person is in a fighter ship now. All of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Now, say you take down their big warship, right? It crashes. Now their troops start pouring out of that ship like Halo.
It's true. He wants a true open world universe. So literally,
the first thing. Sorry to stop you, but the first thing I think of when you say that is someone starts shooting at your ship, and all these little other ships come out. Is Independence Day?
Right. But people are in control of those ships.
Okay.
So once those ships are dead, they're dead. You have to replace those ships.
Okay. Players will be on these ships.
Right.
Okay, so the ship crashes, and then they come off the ship, and then there's ground missions. Literally, let's say you're taking off from your space base, whatever it is. You're flying around through space. Oh, nice planet. Fly to that planet, land on that planet, do shit on that planet. He's got this big, bold... Basically, right now,
and every planet's different, dude.
Right. The way games are now...
And there's it's a galaxy, man. It's literally a galaxy.
Right. I was like, when I first heard about the project, I was like,
there's no fucking way.
No fucking way.
And he's pulling it off, dude.
Because Star Trek, the online game, tried to do the same thing. But Star Trek uses a series of instances. Like
Yes.
you go somewhere, there's an instance, the instance starts, you play the mission, whatever.
Right.
He
Sure.
wants a fluid, fly
Right.
to a planet, land
Right.
on that planet, there's
Get
the mission.
out. Boom. Done.
You don't want
Somebody's
special
there.
shit to weigh you down.
Right.
Somebody's
Or
there.
fight with the other ships, fight with other
Right.
players.
Right. Or even if you're one of those guys that's just out there, like, say, playing Halo, and this guy comes flying out of orbit and he's got a ship, you're fucked, dude. This homeboy's coming at you with a
But
ship.
Now, first time of the night to Devil's Advocate his horseshit. So yeah, they got this thing for $27,000. You said it was $27,000.
$27,000.
The idea, though, if you think about it, so
I wish you audio
Right.
only folks.
I'm right there
I
with
wish you audio only folks could have just seen me rolling my eyes, looking to the heavens, just shaking my head because he, Eddie, has a devil's advocate to $27,000. I can't
I'll
wait.
describe it.
I
I can't wait
Chris looks
to
like
hear it.
angry cat praying to God right now.
Basically, yes.
But anyway, no. So a lot of these people with money play these games. So let's say hypothetically, Justin Timberlake's like $27,000. This game looks great.
Why
Hates
Justin versus Kanye?
it. Even Kanye doesn't matter.
All right.
So
He's
now
not much
Justin,
of a game player, though. Justin is.
Justin comes in.
Fair.
Justin comes in and is like, hey. And he's like, the commander's like, let's go.
It's
Yeah.
my dick in a box.
No,
I will
literally.
buy your ship. All you gotta do is fight for me, and then you join the JT crew.
Or literally,
Jizz in my pants.
hey, you guys don't mind? I brought my buddy Jay-Z with me. He wants to play.
There's another 27,000.
Can I be on Jay-Z's plane, please?
Yeah.
And literally,
Uh.
like, that's what's going to happen, you know. And it's
We
they're
got
fun
Ryan
games.
Reynolds here too. Hey guys, what's going on? What's up, man?
Shoot him.
Sorry, I can't
Shoot
do my
him
Deadpool
now.
voice
Shoot-
all the time.
Shoot him now.
I got to do my Deadpool voice all the time. That's my Deadpool voice.
Here's the thing: there's multiple ways people have like tried to generate money for these games, Kickstarter, whatever.
Yes.
Chris Roberts has this fantastic way to be like, tell you what, $27,000, and
You
this is
get
going-
this.
yeah. You know,
You
and
get
it's
an Armada.
paying for the game.
You get an
Right.
Armada.
And the more people buy into it, the better the game's going to
And
get.
it's
That's
just
how
like,
he's paying.
It's like
for
I
this.
was telling Jim, dude. Literally,
crazy.
you can say you can go up to your buddies and be like, dude, I just dropped $27,000 and I have all these ships and nobody to pilot it. You know what I'm saying?
If somebody told me that, I said you could have taken $27,000 and bought yourself a new car or put a down payment on a new home.
But let's say-
now you're buying these ships.
Let's say,
for
all
the
right, so
idiot
what
of
you
a
feel-
video
look,
game.
How you feel about cars is how these guys that are dropping $27,000 feel
What-
about
what-
this.
Wait,
game.
wait. Here comes my devil's advocate. Is your rent paid? Are your bills?
If it
are your
is there
kids,
a problem?
No. If your rent's paid, if your family's fed, if everything's taken
Absolutely.
care of, and you have 27 expendable thousand usable dollars, by all means, do that. But I fear that maybe a lot of these guys have $27,000 in their account for whatever reason.
Dude.
They live with mom. They work 30 hours a week.
Hey,
They've been doing
they
their
probably
gimmick
do.
forever.
Let me
They have
ask you
never
this.
gotten laid. They have no family.
Amen.
Let
How
them
many-
spend the money.
How
I
many
know
people-
guys like that,
How
and I
many
will
people have
call them
spent
out.
$27,000 over the course of 5 years playing WoW?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Come on, they're just
Exactly.
doing it in one lump sum.
There are people paying that kind of money on
Come
cell
on,
phone
that's
games.
what I'm
Like,
saying. Oh God, you thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
On
Like,
cell phone.
here's the thing: that package is not meant for Mike. It's not meant for me. It's
No.
not meant for you.
No.
It's for somebody who has $27,000.
It's meant for
Right.
Justin Timberlake, Gene Simmons, Kanye
no.
West.
No.
and they might be gamers.
Or it could be, yeah, exactly.
It could
what about
be my
these
boss.
YouTubers? What about these YouTubers out there?
Oh, God, YouTubers?
Markiplier and all these freaking heavy game
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
think Pootie Pie can't afford that
Ninja,
shit?
yeah, exactly. You think he's gonna get it? Fuck yeah.
Let him.
How many Pootie
Let him.
Pie fucking people are gonna fucking file? Please let me fly one of your shit.
No,
Right.
you know what? This isn't a fucked up story. This is beautiful.
It's-
This is America, and I
This
love it.
may be, you know what? You may be
You know what?
the
I'm
first
standing. Oh, beautiful.
time. See what you did? Do you see what you did?
Of ways of grain
Do you see what you did?
for purple mountains, majesties of $27,000 check.
You see what you did? You've totally ruined him. You've totally ruined him.
Here's the thing. When it comes to capitalism, the free market, I don't give a shit.
Dig it. I dig it.
Somebody will
I
pay
dig
the
it.
money.
If somebody, you're right, dude. You're fucking right. Look at these
backers-
stupid ass holes in their jeans bullshit. That shit came out in the 80s.
The
Remember
backers,
We used to do that ourselves with a razor blade.
Right. Well, it wasn't cool if we did it. We had to make it look frayed because, you know. That
You know what I did?
That
And
took time.
I'm
That
going to
took time.
share my secret with
You guys ripped your
Pardon me.
jeans.
Hold on.
Mine was after
Let me
time.
move
That's your
this.
brain- that's
Here's
your-
what I'm going to do for you.
That's your brain on Kiss.
Pardon me right now. I'd buy a pair of jeans that looked just cool enough, and I would take a razor blade, not Hannah Baker style, but I would take little areas and I would score them. I would just do this, and then I'd wash them like 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And you know what happens after that 6th time?
They get weak.
They look like rocker jeans. Now, I
They
also
get
had
weak.
jeans that were naturally rocker jeans. I was the rock guy in high school. There's a great picture of me. I want to share it with you guys, but unfortunately, part of it has the satin New York Yankees jacket in it, where there I am, full mullet Jones, because it was the 80s, my full-on rocker hair. I had the satin New York Yankees jacket. You know what I had underneath? A Vinnie Vincent fucking Invasion t-shirt. And I'm giving the finger to the camera because Yearbook Jones came around and said, Chris, let me get a picture. Really? Obscured my face. Hair, gimmick, etc., so forth, schnabitzfirm.com. I was just, I said then and I'll say it now. If I want my picture took, I'll steal a car. Unless it's with friends, which we've taken pictures together, our ladies and all of us, and we've done that. But it's just, oh, fuck. Why are you buying pre-rocked out jeans at $75, $80, $90 when you could buy a $20 pair of jeans,
They're like
do it yourself,
$120, dude.
bring it here, buy your $20 jeans, come here, I'll charge you $30, you
charge
just saved
$70.
$24. You just saved money. I'll rock your jeans out
For
for you.
$27,000, I'll cut your jeans.
That's awesome. For life.
Horseshit.
For life.
JT's going to show up at my house tomorrow.
What do you got, Ed?
You're gonna join my
Before
thing.
we get into the quick fucked up hits, what do you got?
Oh, geez. I had something to totally blew this whole
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I gotta give you a lot of fucking credit, man. That was good shit.
That whole fucking video game and the NFL thing, man. I don't know what else.
Fuck.
What
Your
else you
brain
guys
is
got?
swimming, huh?
Ed brings us down the rabbit hole that we can't get out of.
I didn't
Fucking
expect
Ed.
you to come with that. I'm just like the game thing.
And the Crown Royal apple
I'm
is
all
still
fucked
not
up.
been broken open. Somebody's got to open that Crown
I
Royal
will.
apple.
Let me finish.
Do
this
what you
one.
got to do.
You finish the bird dog. Then.
Do you have something?
I did. I'm fucking drawing a blank now.
Rachel
oh my God.
Dolezal. She's going up for felony charges on.
Oh, welfare fraud.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen,
We love Rachel
Dana
Dolezal.
Patrick crashes in.
Oh,
like,
there's a surprise. Danica. Wow, you know what? While he's thinking of his, let me explain to you what the letters in Danica mean. Danica.
Dude, I love Dick. Oh, I'm sorry.
Does anyone notice I crash all the time?
Every time.
Danica. That's all you got to know. And I'll bring that up on the Speedway review this Wednesday night. Fuckers, you got to watch that show, man. If you love racing, you know someone who loves racing, watch the show. I'll say about it later on. But Ed,
oh fuck, there was something in the
you're
news.
killing me.
No,
right
there was
now.
something in the news today. I was like, oh my God, I gotta talk about this.
All right. Can I
Was
get
that Anna Dana?
while you're looking, can I get my quick head out?
Can we talk about that yellow polka dot bikini?
Oh, yeah, you want to talk about it? She was afraid to come out of the
I will
water.
cancel your show.
I would, because she was turning of the color blue,
She was afraid to come out of the water.
and I couldn't wait to see it come through.
2, 3, 4, tell them all what she wore. She
was a
wore the
itsy
bitsy
bitsy
teeny weeny
weeny
yellow
yellow
polka
polka
dot
dot
bikini.
She
If
wore
you guys
for the
don't
first
know
time
what-
in life.
The Speedway is officially canceled.
Or shit. If you don't know, I got to tell you this story while Ed's looking for his story. When
That's what
Eddie,
you get. That's what you get.
That's what you get. See, Mike did it, not me.
I did, because that's what you get.
When we're doing the speed review on Wednesday nights and sometimes Thursday nights when Corey's in jail, that's another story. You have to watch speed review to figure that out.
He's
I'll be waiting, and he's like, "Hold on, I'm getting the sound right. I'm getting this," and I'll just say, "She was afraid to come out of the water," and Ed lost his shit because he knows that song. Everybody knows that song. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
It's horrible.
And every week, it's probably for the last 12 weeks, I'll do that. And now Corey's upset by it. So we were at the party on Memorial Day, and I said, Alexa, play Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. Ed had a vein popping out of his forehead 3 inches wide, and Mike was looking at me like, is this supposed to mean something? I'm like, just watch. Ed's getting pissed. I can't stop laughing. I texted Corey. Corey's losing his shit. Everybody's having a good time except Eddie. So now you know the story of Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. Might be the last time ever done on the show, but Mike brought it up and Mike did it. So fuck you, Ed. I'm right.
Did you find it?
Did you find it?
Go. I can't find this.
All right, I had a quick hit then.
I was like, this is perfect.
Somebody shared a story with me earlier. I couldn't read the entire story, but I kind of want to see what you guys feel about it. There is a video game coming out, first-person shooter video game, that will let you act as a school shooter. Really, I'll have to find the story. You know what?
I don't.
I got something about that when I come back.
First of all, I don't see that coming out on any console. I see that being an indie game, and it's probably going to be a download on your freaking iPhone.
Let me find it before I get any further into it, but keep talking. I like where you're going.
Like I said, there's a lot of shit that fucking Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo get away with, and we've all known throughout the years. If you've been a gamer, even PC's gotten away with a lot more shit than anybody else, just because they've had a bigger, wider market. Xbox just recently, doing their whole watching out for the kid thing. Nintendo's always kind of been that one that's always never done the bloodshed as much.
I got to re-gimmick myself before I read this. This is fucked up stuff.
But I would like to believe that it's a downloadable game through your marketplace.
Okay, well, let me read the story.
Yep.
I didn't get a chance to read it earlier. This is from Fortune magazine, so this is basically a semi-credible magazine.
Yep.
The video game industry, which has found itself under political microscope in 2018, is bracing for further scrutiny with the pending release of a title that lets players act out the role of a school shooter. Active Shooter is slated to go on sale June 6th on the Steam digital distribution platform. Good call by you.
Okay. Well, Steam is computer.
Okay.
So, but it is. That's free. That's a free gaming. So it's going to be a free game.
Right. Okay. The game, which is not made by any major publisher and will not be sold on any console system. Again, good call by you.
It's going to be an indie game.
Describes itself as a situation of an active shooter situation where players can opt to either be the killer or the SWAT team tasked with neutralizing the situation. Screenshots from the game show attacks taking place in both an office or a school environment. The developer on Steam's page says, quote, "Please do not take any of this seriously, but that's unlikely to assuage survivors of real-world tragedies and victims' rights groups, especially as the game proudly touts, quote, variety of real-life weapons and impressive artificial intelligence, not limited to, but including school shootings." You're making money off of school shootings.
Absolutely. Well,
you deplorable fucks.
First of all, if it's Steam,
hello, Kevin.
If it's Steam, you're not always making money. Steam, just like I said before, is much like iTunes and
iTunes
Google.
makes money.
No. But they make money on your downloadable content.
Steam makes money,
right? Exactly. But Steam,
the creator,
no. But they have free games.
Yeah.
But you can make microtransactions, and this is where I think this game is going to make its money. I guarantee you, it's going to be a free game, which means, first of all, if you make a free game, anything goes, dude. Can we talk about? Did you guys ever hear the Evo Shark?
No.
Okay, this is a game that's free, and it's still available today, by the way, if you want to go pick this up right now on any one of your phones, or as he likes to call it, the gimmick phone.
Gimmick phone. I'm going to go 3 for 3 right now.
Absolutely.
Yep. Three for three.
Just because you called it.
I had to.
Just because you called it.
9-line, motherfucker.
You can go on there right now. And what this is you start off as a shark. And the more people that you eat, the more you can upgrade. You can become a more faster, deadlier, nastier shark. You can even buy the Mega Shark, which is like this metallic RoboCop shark Yeah, but it costs like $20 or
Does
whatever.
it star Tiffany and Debbie Gibson?
Probably.
Maybe.
For $30, probably.
It
Would
better.
you buy it for $30? Because I'll buy the company and just make it happen.
Right.
But my point being is this: you can
The game's 30. You can buy the company for 15, folks.
You can buy this fucking. You can get this game for free.
I wish
but
you
how
could
they
fist
make
bump
their
you
money
right now.
is their fucking microtransactions. Now, this is a game where you physically eat people.
Yeah.
And it's like body parts are flying everywhere. Like this isn't like a very
There was
nice
a
game.
Nintendo
There's
game
blood.
like that.
There's blood like pools when you eat things underwater. There's literally blood pools fucking flying around. This isn't like a very happy game. You know what I'm saying? This is a pretty violent fucking game. This is a violent fucking game. Now, let me go on to say, I don't know if you guys have ever played the Assassin's Creed.
First one,
I
yes.
know about
Played
it.
it,
but I
so you know
haven't.
how you know how it
First
is.
one, yes.
So Assassin's Creed.
I played Hitman.
Assassin's Creed 4. Perfect example. Perfect example.
Great.
Of playing a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know you're the fucking bad guy until the end of the fucking game when they throw a twist on you. Assassin's Creed 4. Now, same thing. It's the bloodline of Altair, which is the guy that you're used to, right? Now, you're going through this whole game as Connor, who is a descendant of Altair.
Altair.
Right? Now, his father, you play a long part of his father. You're fucking enjoying it. You're leveling this dude up. He's a badass. He's better than Connor. This guy's fucking awesome. Then you find out he's the fucking Templar. You have overpowered this G, and he's now the super boss. You made that happen. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, it's a fictional character, okay? This is a fictional character, albeit it's very bad taste. Bad
timing.
Very bad timing, exactly. Unfortunately, it's going to be out there.
Hello, Kevin.
The guy wants to make the money when he can. Do I blame him? I think he's a prick for doing it. I do. But do I think he's going to make some fucking money off this? Yes, I do. Unfortunately.
This especially hits home for me
Unfortunately, I
because
think he's going to make money.
late last week, I don't want to say early, I'm sorry, early in the week for me because I gauge my week from Tuesday to Tuesday, show to show. Late last week, there was a school shooting in Noblesville, Indiana. Mm-hmm. We mentioned Chad Hatfield earlier. Chad Hatfield is a firefighter in Noblesville, Indiana. Mm-hmm. I thought in my mind, because the last time I visited Chad, he lived just outside of Noblesville in Anderson. Didn't know if his kids went to school there. I lost my mind. He's got 4 girls. I love those girls. And I was like, oh my God, please tell me your girls are safe. Yes, we live 30 miles away, but I work in Noblesville. Everything's good, whatever. Thank you, Chad, for reaching out and letting me know everything was safe. But now it's hitting closer to home for me.
Can I just throw a little something in here for you? Just to make you feel a little comfortable for this. Now, it did say that you can play both the terrorist,
the SWAT, or the school shooter,
the SWAT team. Now, let me ask you this. I've always told you, from like straight up, DNA is it's in us. Mm-hmm. You see Alex playing a first person shooter, the kid's fucking insane. Mm-hmm. I'm a great first person shooter. Yeah, ask Ed. He plays the State of Decay 2 with me. Dude, I can hit the fucking dick off a fucking flea 30 yards. I really can. I'm fucking nasty with
Truth
those
be told,
guns.
the last first-person shooter I played was Medal of Honor on GameCube.
Well, my son is just as nasty.
Sure.
I mean, if not, he's way better than me.
I can shoot the hair off a gnat with a real gun.
What if somebody downloads this game?
Someone like you should be in the Army.
Hold on.
I was.
What if somebody downloads this game, right, and they only use the SWAT team, and one day this kid, this 15-year-old boy who's played this game religiously actually saves his school.
I love where you're going with this.
And he says the reason why is because he's played the simulator so many times and it was so real that it became second nature to him. Yes, we're creating monsters. I agree. But when is there not a monster? Jason, Friday the 13th. Who do you get to play? The biggest fucking monster ever.
Love it.
Evolve. Have you ever heard of that game?
But
Oh,
wait, Ed.
Who do you get to play? A fucking monster.
Ed,
Exactly.
to your point, real quick, have you ever thought about going and killing a campground full of people with a machete?
Thought about it?
Yes. And then I'll lead into my second question, but I like...
That's a loaded question.
It is. No, because I think we've all thought about it.
Only certain campgrounds.
I don't know. I think there's always been a breaking point for everybody at this table right now.
Sure. Has
And
any of us
anybody
acted
listening,
on it?
and anybody, no, we haven't. But anybody listening and hasn't acted on it, there's been a moment in our lives where we have visually either strangled that person, stabbed that person, shot that person, murdered that person. Have we thought about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Full disclosure,
yes, I think we have.
I had a dream one time where this gentleman to my right and myself actually beat the shit out of somebody with 2 ball-peen hammers, and I felt great afterwards.
You guys ever watch the show Dexter?
Did we give it to a fucking... Oh, yeah. Love Dexter.
What is it?
Dexter.
I've watched it a little bit. It's a fantastic show. It's
you can't tell me.
It's a mind
honestly,
fuck.
You honestly cannot tell me that you haven't watched that show and sat there and thought, like, man, if only a psychopath could really show that much ability to channel his psychotic... He's psychotic.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. No doubt.
Yeah. If only somebody could channel their psychotic impulse to something positive like that. You can't tell me.
I
Nobody's
volunteer
ever
right
thought.
now. I got about 6 victims right now.
Closing in on that, I absolutely agree. It's despicable. It's deplorable.
Especially in
is
this
he going to
day and
make
age.
money? Absolutely. But I want to hear the story of that one kid that played that fucking game. And he used the SWAT team, and he lived through that shit, and he saved his school because he played that game.
Amen.
And I swear to God, I swear to God, you will fucking never hear the end of that shit.
I only have one thing to
David
say.
Hogg won't have shit to say.
No, you will not, sir.
I only have one thing to say, and you're going to get a visual.
Go ahead.
It's been done before. There is a program that you can actually get on Steam. It's actually, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Game Maker, Quest Maker, or something like that.
Okay.
Where you make these Final Fantasy style games. You can make your own games, and it's a total package. Well, a game was made a while ago called the Columbine RPG.
Columbine.
There you go.
Shit.
Columbine RPG.
How much was it? Free, right?
$75,000.
I think you did give it out for free.
Probably free.
Yeah. I got clips from it on the screen right now.
All right.
How many people bought that?
A lot of people.
See,
Actually,
there you go.
Actually, he won an award at first, and then everyone was like, "Oh my
Just
god!"
seeing
exactly.
Just seeing
and-
the vision of those 2 kids right now is just chilling my bones because I've read 3 books on that tragedy.
No, I hear you, but
you guys know me.
People are going to make money off this no matter how you work it. All right, so before we go into your top 10, I got a really quick one for you.
Real quick,
Go
I
ahead.
just want to wrap up on the game real quick. So in the game, you actually play the kids from Columbine, and
You play Dylan and Eric?
it's interspersed with...
Oh, my fucking Christ.
It's interspersed with clips. They show actually, there's pictures of them. There's pictures of Clinton when he spoke during the whole thing. And there's pictures of Marilyn Manson. Like, every aspect of the entire case he put into this game. And if you go on YouTube... if you go on YouTube and you watch the interview of the kid who made it, and he's literally like, I didn't make the game to piss people
Celebrate
off
it.
or
To
whatever.
educate it.
It's
It's a fucking documentary.
Right. It's a whole mental exercise in...
Well, you know
the whole
what?
thing.
How do you learn better?
You educate yourself.
No. Through everything. Stimulation of everything. Hand, mind, everything. Story. Dude, I'll tell you what, right now, if I started the beginning of Ninja Gaiden, I guarantee you, me and you could probably go through that whole story. And it's just because, you know what I'm saying?
So
It was
many
just,
times,
exactly.
yeah.
It just became ingrained. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with this, dude. It's like a documentary where every aspect of you is involved. It's almost like a choose your own adventure type.
Right.
Of
Sure.
book, you know, I mean,
love those.
In the Columbine game, it goes a little further, like, because they get killed, obviously, and the game goes further. They go to hell, and they actually have to answer for everything they did.
Oh, nice.
Like, he goes deep into the
wow.
game.
Oh
And,
my
Nice.
God.
but the knee-jerk reaction is, "Oh my God, Columbine!" And
Yeah,
school
exactly.
You know,
They don't watch the whole thing. You don't go into
There's
it.
no nuance.
Now, having said that,
No
when you
nuance.
talk about Columbine, heavy metal doesn't cause people to kill people. I've
I
been
agree.
listening to heavy metal since 1983. I was 11 years old. I am the biggest metal fan you might ever meet.
Unmurdered.
Myself, Jim Lalamere, Ron Celentano. I'm trying to get Lizzie Borden on the show. We've had
Psychopaths, all of you.
conversations. Nobody's ever killed anybody, motherfuckers.
Nope.
Heavy
No,
metal
we haven't.
doesn't cause people to kill people.
You know what's funny? When they post those things like that meme, like, okay, there's a bloodbath, you're killing everybody, what song is playing? I never pick a metal song.
No, I always pick ABBA.
I don't pick ABBA. I pick
Fernando.
I don't know the name of that song. It's that...
No, it's not that. It's what's the last thing you heard on the radio?
No. I agree with him.
I've seen the one that's the only one I've ever answered. You're murdering somebody, and the last song you heard on the radio is the song that's playing.
I can't answer that because I don't listen to terrestrial radio.
I don't either,
I'm
but
done.
fucking Billy, the older guy that I've told you
Yeah.
guys many times, he always has the radio playing. It's always fucking light 95. And I swear to God, every single time after I've just been out there,
I saw
and
the
I've done
sign
thing-
by Ace of Base.
No.
Okay.
No, it's the fucking
You know what's
somewhere
funny
over
about-
the rainbow by the Hawaiian dude.
No shit.
Every fucking time. So could you imagine
Somebody
that? Could you
somewhere-
imagine me going batshit crazy, murdering a fuck ton of people?
Brings me
to
back.
that song.
Brings me back to American
I
Psycho.
can too. That's the fucked up part. I can too. I can see myself killing
You know
all
what's
these people.
funny?
That
You
fucking
know
song.
somebody somewhere, the last song they heard was Barbie Girl.
Oh
Yes,
God!
you're absolutely right.
You know that's murderous enough.
Real quick before you go on top 10, I got this real quick thing for
and
you.
I got one more.
You know what's fucked up?
Well, that's fucked up.
So you guys know Fortnite and you know PUBG.
Heard
You know
about it.
PUBG
Yes,
came
yes,
out
yes.
first, and you know PUBG is a Korean game.
Yes.
Correct. Now, Epic is
I heard about
obviously, yes, Epic is obviously an American game, and very obviously a spin-off of PUBG.
Yes.
Now, they have finally decided that they want to sue Fortnite
Uh-oh.
for making an exact copy of their game. Now, hold on, it gets better. It's not in America. They're not suing the Epic America company.
Mm-hmm.
They're suing the Epic Korean company. They want to have total control.
Because that's what they have jurisdiction.
Exactly.
Oh my God!
So they are literally suing.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Go ahead, make it happen.
This is what bothers me the most when I read that whole thing. And I played Fortnite. I don't like it.
I like PUBG. I do. I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't played PUBG. I played Fortnite.
Play it
don't
on
like
mobile, dude.
But
It's
when I read that
free
article,
and it's
I read
fun.
the article. I'm like, this is not the first
This
fucking
is
arena
stupid.
shooter.
Yes, exactly.
This
Thank
is
you.
fucking ridiculous.
I need, are we just doing
No,
the
you
bottle?
need this.
Oh, okay, that works. I didn't know if we were
I would have
doing it
liked
that
to
way.
have had some. I don't want the hep.
You're not gonna get the hep. I'm clean. I just went to the doctor today, brother. I'm clean.
Yeah, but we
The
know.
doctor of
we know
love.
what you've dipped into.
Yeah, the green can.
No,
That's all you gotta worry.
we know what you've dipped
Oh,
into.
wait till you hear the top 10, my man.
Oh, Jesus.
Is this safe?
It is safe.
I ask you, sir, is this safe?
4 years later, it is
Okay,
safe.
thank you. It's safe, dude.
You know what? When you're done, I'm gonna take another one. Then we'll pass it to
Hey,
Ed.
old Sarge, you can get lip cancer smoking
But
this.
I'm so glad you read that, and I'm so
was
glad you read
fantastic.
the Roseanne one, because that was one of mine, too,
Trust
dude.
me.
Guys, in case you have forgotten, we are on the cusp of June, and June 30th, Saturday night, June 30th, Constitution State Wrestling returns to Groton, Connecticut, Saturday, June 30th,
You must have a
2018.
chin to win.
Yes, 7 p.m. bell time. We are going to be back providing live streaming and commentary at Constitution State Wrestling. The main event is Trigger, the OG, formerly known as Triplicious, returning to Groton, Connecticut, the Vampire Warrior himself, Gangrel.
Gangrel.
Also on the show,
You guys weren't there last time. He
I
literally
lost my shit.
pulled his pouch out right there
Lost my
and
shit.
signed autographs in the fucking ring, people. Get in the ring. You get the picture inside the ring with Gangrel himself.
Let's keep it real. It's great wrestling.
Dude,
Absolutely.
And those
Great
tickets are
wrestling.
going fast. $17 ringside. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I guarantee you there's probably like maybe 25 tickets left.
Easily.
No, I doubt easily. I doubt easily.
There are
I'm telling you
posters
because
all over Norwich. There's posters
that's what I'm saying.
all
They're
over
going
New
quick.
London, all over
They're
Groton.
going quick. I know.
They're building.
I know. Christy.
It's growing.
Christy bought them for her and her daughters. I know a couple other people are talking about. They're picking up the fucking ringside seats. You want to get these now? Trust. They are all involved, and for the first time ever, we get to do actual interviews with the wrestlers.
Right.
That's right. What? They are coming to our table.
Broadcast position.
That is right.
On top of that, on top of all of this, just take a moment to think about this. $12 general admission. $17 ringside. Loki and Jabroni Show through our friend Eric B. Mitchell. We're donating to the raffle. This is going to be fantastic.
The entire time we're going to be broadcasting live with our personal.
And you know what you folks got to do? You got to show up with your Loki and Jabroni gear.
Yes.
Yes. I dare you.
Yes. Buy the gear. Come to the broadcast position. Tell us how much you love us. We're going to have the guys either before their match or after their match in our broadcast position next week. Before we get into our discussion, we're going to have
our color commentary.
Yes, we're going to have
all day.
We are going to have promoter Nat Peterson on the show to talk about CSW3 in Groton, talking about the show. One of the matches I'm looking forward to, the two of the best New England wrestlers of all time. JT Dunn is going against Matt Cross. This is going to be one you have to see.
Yes, I agree with you, bro. Absolutely. Mad talent in that ring.
And in case you missed it, we've talked about it for 3 weeks now. The man with no chin, 2 fists,
you got
and a
chin
heart.
It to win it.
That's it. James Ellsworth, formerly of SmackDown
The only man
Live.
to beat AJ Styles 3 times. That's right. 3 times.
That's right.
3? That's more
3
than
times.
2.
That's right.
More than 2.
That's
more than fucking Shinsuke, by the way.
That's right. Shinsuke Nakamura can kiss a bag
Just
of dicks.
saying.
Whoa!
I told you.
I love
wait.
Shinsuke.
See? You
But
don't like where they're
I'm
going with his
bigger
character
than AJ.
now, huh? You don't like where he's going with his character.
I told you weeks ago.
I don't like it.
love the
I don't
arc.
like it.
I love the
I don't
story.
like it. It doesn't fit him. It doesn't fit him. He should have, the whole respectable thing I liked with that. And then they could have went this way to separate, like he could have went to Raw and AJ could have stayed SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? They could have done that whole thing and then come back to WrestleMania, do the rematch.
I love the new attitude on Shinsuke. However, go to csw3.brownpapertickets.com. Get your tickets now. They're selling fast. Guys, you got to be there. We're going to be there. The CSW guys are going to be there. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to be live. Don't forget, August 19th, 2018, at the Deck in Westbrook, sorry.
Yes.
The SummerSlam party of the century. We did it last year. We're doing it this year. And this year, the trivia champion, we're going to, in the next week or two, going to
No, I'm
commission
actually
the belt.
doing it because you want to be a part of it. That's what you said. Remember? You said
I would love to be a part of it.
No, you said that, and I am going to do it. I'm putting together my own.
You see my lip curl.
I can do it.
You know every one of you motherfuckers
You guys
is
are
in
leaving out the
trouble right
best
now.
No, you said you wanted to be a part of it.
I will go home with
and
the
I
belt.
have been a part of yours.
Yes.
And the first one I did really good. I was only 2 off.
You were 2 off.
The second one I did really bad, but I had a lot of IPAs.
Yes, you did. Fair.
You're leaving out the best part.
What's the best part?
For wrestling commentary, we will be in full character.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Heel commentator to my
Loki's
right.
going heel.
Yes.
I'm going full Vince McMahon back in the 80s. Welcome everyone to Groton, Connecticut. I'm that guy, and Eddie is the third guy. He's the Lord Alfred Hayes. He's going to be like, fruit stripe gum.
I might fruit strike gum.
I love that shit.
That's fucking great.
Mr. Freeze, Freezer Boss.
I'm bringing some fruit stripe gum. I'm bringing it.
You should.
I'm bringing it.
I don't know. I'm thinking I might go full Gorilla Monsoon. I don't know.
Oh my God! Will you stop?
I got to get a black hat though. Got to get a black hat.
I got a black hat. You can
In
borrow.
fact, I issued a challenge on Facebook.
No, got to
today.
get one. I got plenty of time.
Yeah, you do.
I issued a challenge on Facebook today. Prime
What day
Time
is that,
Wrestling
by the way?
better than Raw. Change
What,
my
the
mind.
SummerSlam
Yes.
party? It's Sunday, I believe it's August 19th, 2018.
And the Groton fiasco
Is Saturday, June 30th.
exactly.
It's gonna be
You have
great.
time.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Dude, I might go full costume for this.
Oh, I can't wait to see him in the powder blue tux of Lord Alfred Hayes.
No, I might hit up one of our great affiliates and get some attire.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Oh my God! All right, hit that shit.
Hit that beautiful bean music. I know it's fucked up.
I didn't have time to do them.
I got another one coming too.
You like that?
I'll work on them tomorrow. I swear
Good.
to God.
As well you should.
I'll put off CJ and I'll just work on those.
No, don't put off
You like-
C&J Speed
you like-
Review. That's tomorrow night, motherfucker.
You'll like
Yeah.
the State of Decay.
Nobody likes
You
that
like that
racing.
shit.
shit.
Unfortunately-
you should have called me for that. We could have Skyped.
Unfortunately,
No. We got our show.
producer emeritus,
Yeah.
it wasn't his fault.
You guys
But
gotta stop dying.
It's
last
totally
week,
Google.
week's C&J Speed Review got horseshitted, and
What happened with that shit?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
I was like, 'cause-
You're not the only one with the problem. For some reason, iOS devices aren't working with Hangouts right now.
Right.
Really?
Hangouts on
That's another reason why you want to get yourself an Android, people.
I'm working on it.
Fuck that Apple bullshit.
Anyway, continue your story.
No. I looked it up. There are a couple people having problems with it. I even posted on a forum with other people. I'm like, hey, I'm having that problem too. And I even said I run the #1 NASCAR podcast in
You do.
Killingly.
That's the truth.
And
Ever.
That's the truth.
Ever.
and no response as of yet. I don't know what's going on. I tried to do a Skype thing and I fucked up somehow.
Can I just point out one thing before you stop?
You know what you should
that
do?
awesome top 10 list. Can I
Yes.
just point out one thing?
Go ahead.
Not a single one of our fucking viewers commented on this fucking amazing spam NASCAR.
We donated
Dude,
a good 10
seriously,
minutes
dude.
talking about this.
Dude, that's what
right?
I'm saying. This is fucking great, people. Like, you don't realize, like, Hawaii
4 for
has
4, Ed. Here
a
we go.
spam.
Right.
They have a spam deficiency out there.
5-star spam restaurants in Hawaii. So right now, these businesses are failing.
They're
Right.
failing, dude. Not only that, a 5-star spam restaurant is now charging $30 for a spam product because they can't get spam over
Right
there.
now, there's somebody walking up to Spam Jam and be like, I need a spam burger. And be like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to settle for 100% real beef.
fucking shit, dude.
And they're like, fuck that shit.
Look at this shit. Y'all, Hormel chili spam, y'all fucking, not a single one of you commented. I'm actually really upset because you know what? My man left the spot, drove back. And
No, I
got
had to.
this.
I walked back, but
Whatever.
I was able to.
you should have ran with it. You should have ran with it, but whatever.
I know.
Whatever.
He was standing at the exit. People were like, hey, get the fuck out the way. And he was like, shut up, producer.
I'm
He's
texting
focused.
some-
He's
right?
talking.
producer already focused.
But regardless,
Men are talking.
fucking spam.
Chris
car right
turned.
here. Good
Chris
shit,
turned,
man.
and he was like, yo, listen,
Great
I'll let you
addition to
finish
the
in a
fucking-
minute, but
What a great addition to the
The
fucking
spam car is the greatest car of all time.
It is. It's
And now it's
almost. It's almost
It's
as
ours.
great as the MGD.
Oh, I'm still
Number
looking
two.
for
I'm
one.
sorry, man. I'll find it.
You know, you weren't here for this.
And not
but
only that,
did you see
not
the
only
pint
that,
glass I
I'm
picked
gonna
up?
find it.
Look at that gorgeous thing.
Oh, I love it. Not only that, I'm gonna find it autographed.
You find it autographed, and
And that's
I
a
will-
present to both of us.
Oh, yes,
you
it
got
is.
that right. Like that's
Yes,
a present
it
to
is.
fucking both of us, dude.
All right, guys, we talked about Roseanne earlier and
Aha.
the cancellation of her show.
I'd fuck her.
Wow.
I fucked Becky.
I just fuck Roseanne and get like fucking like as I'm fucking her, I'd like reach in.
All right.
Because you know she's got like you know she puts her money under the bed.
In a mayonnaise jar.
You know she does, right? So
Uncleaned.
like I don't give a fuck, whatever. So you
Quit-
grab in there. At least you're walking out with like say
Quick hits around the room.
$80,000.
Good.
Quick hits around the room. Think John Goodman's saying right now, I should have stayed dead.
Who, John Goodman?
For the show?
no.
Nope.
Absolutely
He just cashed in his John Goodman I'm good for another 10 years card.
Let's keep it real. He became
He
a
didn't say
much
shit.
bigger star than her.
Dude, he
Yeah.
didn't say shit. He didn't say shit.
Who did
he
film
kept it
some of
real.
that?
He doesn't get involved in that shit.
Exactly. Who did though? Sarah motherfucking Gilbert.
Sarah Gilbert.
Exactly.
Well,
so there you go.
Sarah is an angry lesbian, so
Same thing.
Oh, well, she just needs fucking somebody to lick that
Roseanne
pussy
hasn't been in films for 20 years, although she's been...
She was never
in
a big movie
No,
star.
right.
No.
John Goodman has been in several films that did well.
if you haven't seen it,
Stauber.
If you haven't seen that movie, that is his best.
Yes, thank you very much.
Which one?
It was.
11 Cloverfield Lane.
Yes.
Yes.
The second best is his role in Trumbo.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
No,
because
I
would put
liked,
Hangover 3, where
no.
he was Marshall.
No, bullshit. Big Lebowski.
Well,
All right, no. You know what?
Yeah, thank you.
Hangover 3 now moves to number
No,
3.
bullshit.
No, I'm knocking
bullshit.
it out.
I'm going to throw you. No.
I'm sorry. Till you hear him, don't you fucking get. No, until you hear him deliver the line in Trumbo saying, "I'm in this business for 2 reasons."
Did you even
Money
watch
and
the Big
pussy.
Lebowski? You didn't watch
I
the
did.
Big Lebowski.
Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
didn't. No,
Yes,
you
I
didn't.
have.
Not sober.
Yeah.
You remember Hangover?
Yeah, you weren't sober?
No, yeah, I have seen it sober.
You've seen The Hangover.
Yeah.
The guy that keeps getting lost is Doug, where he shoots the black Doug. I know that's a big thing. And
Oh, my God.
Whatever.
Oh, God.
He shot
I'm
Black
sorry,
Doug.
when I saw John Goodman jack a guy with a bat saying, "I'm in this business for 2 reasons: money and pussy, and it's falling out of trees."
He's on the plane.
I loved it.
They're on the plane. Bradley Cooper calls him and says, "Hey, we found Chow. Da da da." Oh, good. You better make it quick. I'm killing Dougs this week. And White Doug is sitting there going, "Oh shit,
Oh,
fuck."
motherfucker.
And that whole story, him as Marshall, was just fantastic. Regardless,
Can we just talk about how I believe that Bradley Cooper is probably the biggest pussy in Hollywood? And that's it.
we've said
That's
that.
it. That's it.
I love
Go
Bradley
ahead.
Cooper.
He's the biggest pussy in Hollywood. Continue
Oh,
on
my
with your
God.
top 10.
You're the biggest pussy
These.
in Hollywood.
I wish I was in Hollywood. I would take the title of biggest pussy in Hollywood right now.
These. No honorable mention, no bullshit, no Eddie Focus broke his shit.
That's why y'all need to start buying shit.
Right? Patreon.com/Loki and Jabroni. Get it done. These are the 10 shows
got-
that should have. What do you need?
No, your microphone.
Hey, you still don't have a mic.
I'm working on it. Jesus. Had a little bit of an issue a couple weeks ago. Would have bought a microphone, but I had to
Bitch,
take
you've been
care
working
of
on that shit since '78.
No, I haven't.
Me too. I got a testicle about this big. No.
I was actually told I was getting bought a microphone, but I don't want to bring that up out
Oh,
loud.
that's true.
Yeah, but I got to put a fucking $350 fucking.
I did a $350 electric payment, but I'll buy it.
No, I got to pay $350 to the state of Connecticut to take my fucking DUI fucking drug test.
Fuck the state of Connecticut.
But
And
wait a
fuck
minute.
the fucking Diaz brothers.
But wait a minute. I am not officially I don't have a DUI on my record, but I'm still taking the classes,
Oh,
and I
shit.
still have to have the breathalyzer
See?
in my car.
See?
Yay!
See?
Fuck
See?
you, Connecticut.
These, we talked about Roseanne earlier. These are the 10 shows, whether on TV or on the radio, that should have gotten the axe instead of Roseanne. Racist or otherwise.
Agreed. Roseanne should not have gotten canceled. Thank
Number
you.
10, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Who really gives a fuck
Not a single
about the
one of us.
Kardashians?
They cheated on you, Coco, because you a ho-ho.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Number 9, Queen of the South. Let's make a Latina woman a drug overlord and basically typecast every Latina woman as, I don't know, a drug overlord. Number
I
8,
would cheat on Kim Kardashian, just to let y'all know.
everybody would cheat on Kim Kardashian.
Every fucking day, too.
You think
I'd be
Kanye
like,
cheats on her?
every fucking
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Every fucking day.
Yes,
and
that's
you know,
my boy.
And you know where? At Starbucks. Fucking white girls.
Yes.
In the bathroom. Because that's where white girls like to get
How's
fucked.
your pumpkin latte right now?
Right in the bathroom.
Number 8, American Gypsies. How fucking racist is that show?
It
If
is.
you've never seen
I
it-
love that shit, though. That's funny as shit.
I know. Number
Wait,
7.
how many seasons are they in?
I believe they're in their 4th.
What?
Yes.
I think I watched that shit like way back.
I watched
when
it
I was
once.
with Darcy, and
I was done.
that was almost 4 years. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
There was a gap because no one would pick them up, and then somebody picked them up, and it continued.
Dude, that is a whack ass show.
It
Good
is.
call. Good
Number
fucking
7.
call.
Number 7, Toddlers and Tiaras. How the fuck
Yeah.
are you
Is
still?
that still going?
It is.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Number 6.
Y'all a bunch of sheep.
And I got quotes on this one. Number 6, Glee. First of all,
That show's over.
your
No,
Jewish guy is named Ben Israel. Your Latina character is named Santana
Eddie says,
Lopez.
Alexa, play Gold Digger.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
played
that was
the
bad.
Glee version of Gold Digger.
We win, motherfucker.
You know what's
You're-
funny? Back on the racist thing though, like when we requesting old rap songs, and then Alexa was like, "Hey, I'll play a playlist." And I said, "That's Alexa saying, 'Shut up, white people. Here's a playlist.'" I was making fun of myself.
You were.
Oh my God!
Nobody was triggered.
The Latina character is named Santana Lopez, and the Irish character sings leprechaun songs. There's a problem here. Number 5, Duck Dynasty should be taken off the air because it's basically redneckery at its finest. Duck Dynasty.
That's bullshit.
Number 4, you want to take a racist show off the air? Blackish. Take it off the air.
Wait, hold on. So they're not black. Are they brownish?
I don't know what they are.
Are they
Julie,
bluish?
Julie might have to answer that question.
Are they orangish?
No.
Lemonish?
No.
Primish?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. Number 3, Mr. America, the beat of truth. Not a bigger racist. You said it last week. You could get through one episode. No. There's no bigger racist bullshit than that. Number 2, every British sitcom ever, they put themselves above everybody else. Like, oh, stupid American. Whatever. British sitcoms are the worst.
America's not really a race, though. It's an idea.
No,
It's a theory.
It's a theory, but
It's a theory, really. We're not done
much
yet.
like Muslims, not race.
Trust me.
It's a theory. Do you want to go further?
No, Muslims it's an ideology.
Look, I told my dad
It's a
the other
religion.
day. I visited my dad the other day. I haven't seen my dad in like almost. I'm a horrible son. I told him this. I said, look, I see my mom every week.
You're the
I ain't
worst
gonna
son
lie.
ever.
I am.
Doesn't she live closer though?
No, she lives in Rhode Island.
You know,
She
give me
actually
some
comes
of it.
out and you know what's fucked
she
up?
lives up in Rhode Island?
Wait a minute. You know what's no? She's coming back to Connecticut though. But you know what's fucked up is
What's
she comes
fucked
out
up?
to see me. So fuck that. No, I'm not a horrible son.
No.
He could come out. Yeah, fuck yeah,
Well,
yeah.
of course
bullshit.
she comes out to see you.
Yeah, because I fucking feed her. And
Because
she
her
loves
other
my
son's in Germany.
And
She's
you
not gonna
fix
go
your
out there.
car.
So anyways, I told him, I was like,
So
you know
you're
what?
not a
I'm
good son,
so
you're
sick and
useful.
tired of fucking saying America.
Can we go
I
back
am.
to number 3?
Yeah, but I was
Because he's chafing at the fucking crotch right now.
No, he's taking pictures.
Because I said, Mr. America, the bearded
That's why I
truth.
said. See, that's what I'm saying. We can't call it America anymore because remember how I said we're building toward this better thing where we're working towards
Mm-hmm.
it. Well, we jump back so far, we're just cuh now.
Cuh.
Cuh. Like we.
Oh, hot shit.
We have so much more to work. We're cuh.
I can't use that clip.
All right, recalling number 3 was Mr. America, the bearded truth should be canceled. Number 2 was every British sitcom.
Yes.
And number 1,
Mr. America, the truth hasn't even been picked up.
doesn't matter. He should be canceled.
He's got butt fucked.
Basically,
God.
strapped
I
on
got
by his
video.
fat whore wife.
I got videos.
I know you do.
He got drunk and he showed me one time, and I was like, "Dude, why are you showing me this? That's awful."
Doesn't matter. Number 1 has nothing to do with racism or anything else. A number 1 show that should have gotten the axe before Roseanne, Jersey Shore Family Reunion. Fuck that show. Nobody needs it.
What? No.
Horse shit. Out the ass. Come at me. I'm right.
I object.
Of course
No,
you
Snooki
object.
became less of a whore than we ever thought she would be. Like, she's actually a good parent. Like, holy crap, she's actually a good parent. Jay Blow.
Oh, yeah, I watched an
what the
episode
fuck's
the
her
other
name?
night where they all got
Jay-
obliterated, and they showed...
JWoww. She's a horrible fucking parent, by the way.
Okay,
I just
watched
JWoww's
an
horrible.
episode
I don't
the other
think so.
night.
Snooki's good.
Shut up. Just shut up right now.
JWoww's horrible.
No.
I
Jersey
watched
Shore's
an
awesome.
episode the other night with Angela where they all went out and got plastered, and the guys are pretty much semi-sober, and they're having dinner, and Angelina shows up. I don't know any of these
she's a
fucking
hooker.
characters, by the way.
She's a
I'm
hooker.
learning as I go along, and the girls show up, and they see Angelina, and they all go like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And they're all drunker and shit, and then they show... Next week on Jersey Shore, family reunion, gimmick, schnabbits, etc. They're
all
like,
fighting.
you're a bitch and you're this and you're
You're
that.
a hooker.
No,
You're a whore. I'm
fuck
going to
that.
fuck your face.
Bring back Beavis and Butthead. Bring back all the other great shows.
All right. I call bullshit.
Of course you do.
If you're going to defend your point against the Jersey Shore, you do not defend it with Beavis and
Yes,
Butthead.
I do, because we agree with Beavis and Butthead.
No, that's like saying I'm against retard. Bring back full retard.
No, it's like saying I'm full retard. Bring back Life Goes On with Corky or whatever his name
I don't know.
is.
Umpata,
Life goes on, yeah. Life goes on.
Corky was awesome.
He was.
And
Corky was the bomb.
and he competed in the Special Olympics and won.
Mhm.
No,
Absolutely.
you know what? I'm sorry, fuck you. I like Jersey Shore.
Fuck me.
I do. I like Jersey Shore. I met
It's
Pauly D.
mindless
I
entertainment.
met Pauly D when he was a DJ in Rhode Island. You know what? Out of all of them,
I'm going to kill your point.
out of all of them, he is the most decent guy in that group.
I'll agree.
I'll say it.
I'll agree.
I will acquiesce to your point to this.
The situation, fuck him. But
Pauly D, from what I hear, and I don't run in the same circle musically as you do, but from what I understand, Pauly D is a fantastic, phenomenal, lights out DJ.
I think he's
I didn't hear that.
he's good.
No, I didn't hear that.
Here's the thing.
That's what I'm told. I just said that at the beginning of the point.
Yeah, he's above average. I'm not.
Is he Eddie Focus level?
We're different. We're totally two different DJs.
Okay.
He's a totally different DJ for me.
Is he as good a podcast producer as you are?
I don't know if he does a podcast, but he does have.
Well, if he does, fuck him.
He does have a record label deal with G Unit, but I don't.
G Unit.
But no, he as far as DJ goes, he's your average club DJ. He's not phenomenal. Like one thing I think that people get pissed off about is because he did Jersey Shore, now he has that Las Vegas gig for life. Paris Hilton has a big DJ gig because she decided to do it because she thought it'd be cool.
Paris Hilton kiss a bag of dicks, which she's already done.
And so people in my circle hate those people because it's obviously because of who
Can
they
I
are.
ask you a dumb question while we're on the subject? What do you feel about Avicii?
Avicii?
Yeah.
As far as what?
The DJ that killed himself?
Yeah, recently. How do you feel about him overall as a DJ? And I know you've already mentioned your disdain for Tiesto and certain other guys, but how do you feel?
I've spoken I'm going to shut up because I'm going to get in trouble over this whole
How do you
suicide
feel
thing.
about Avicii?
When you're going to worry about that now?
Yeah,
No,
right
I'm
now. Now!
No, I'm not.
All right. Let me put it this way.
People that commit suicide are fucking selfish pieces of shit that will live in hell until eternity.
The opinions expressed by
So
Mike
saith the Pope.
apply to 99% of the population.
I'm just saying.
I'll give you
That's just
99%.
I even if it's my opinion, you are the most selfish piece of shit if you really believe that putting a bullet through your brain is going to solve all your problems. Because you know what? Yeah, you solved your problem, buddy.
Ripple
I'm going to
effect.
trigger more people.
But the people that you left behind and the family that you left behind to mourn, and then are they supposed to mourn you? Are they supposed to mourn you? Really? Are we supposed to mourn you? Because
I'm
it was a
trigger-
decision that you made, right? So are we supposed to have a party? Are we supposed to be like, yay, he's free? Or
No, we invite them to our wedding party.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I don't stand behind suicide. I never will. It's a selfish act. It's a selfish act.
I'll trigger
sorry.
more people. Yeah, killing yourself does solve all your problems.
Yeah, your problems.
But what you leave behind.
Ripple effect.
Anyway.
Oh, you don't care. You don't care. You're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, no, all your decisions are made.
your decision's made. It's done.
But as far as Avicii goes, the best way I can put it in perspective. So let's go back in time. Let's go back in time to the 80s. Let's go back in time to the 80s, early 90s, and what time was Headbangers Ball played at?
Midnight.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
That was the only time you could hear your music.
Yes.
Yes, unless
No.
it was
No, he's
charting.
right.
Unless it was charting. You got Guns N' Roses, you got Kiss,
yeah,
you got
but
Bon Jovi.
later.
My point exactly.
But you
Later.
couldn't hear Slayer, you couldn't hear Metallica,
Right.
you couldn't
Or their
Yeah,
videos. You
let's-
couldn't see
here's
their
the thing,
videos.
until Metallica broke. But yes, I see where he's going.
Let's take Bon Jovi out of that. Bon Jovi is not the
Please,
same
let's take
class
Bon
as
Jovi
Pantera.
out of there.
No, they're not.
They're not
No.
the same class.
They're
as
not even the
Pantera.
musicians that Pantera were.
Poison isn't even in that group.
Oh, yeah.
Can we
No.
take Poison out of them too? Can we take Warrant and all the
Yes.
motherfucking hair bands out of there too, please?
So
Thank you.
But you waited to midnight to hear Pantera,
Yes.
Kiss,
Yes. Metallica,
Motorhead, Slayer, Metallica,
Megadeth.
until certain ones of them broke.
Yes.
Yes, go
Absolutely.
ahead.
So let's push that out there. And so like you listen to all these bands on Headbangers Ball at midnight or whatever, and you kind of felt a certain membership in a certain class of music
Why I
listener.
asked you this question.
Right. A certain class of music listener where you're like, I am an elite among a group of, say, rock and
Also
roll
rans.
fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
The Twisted Sisters, the Bon Jovis, the Poisons, the Cinderellas. Yes.
okay. So imagine all of a sudden, you're listening to these bands, and then Five Finger Death Punch comes out saying they are the same as these bands that you had to fight to listen to at midnight. You had to stay up to listen to. You had to go to dingy, dark, dungeony, whatever, places to listen
we just
to
had
them.
to go to that weird ass fucking lady Marcy's house.
Exactly. But anyway, so
Remember Marcy?
No.
Right across the street from Brian Benoit's house. She gave us
Brian Benoit, what the fuck? 150 fucking 8 episodes. We get Brian Benoit in at least 3 out of 4.
One day we're gonna find him, Brian. One day you're gonna fucking.
One day
actually
you're gonna
watch
come on the
this.
show.
I'm telling you.
So let's say let's separate you two. Let's say you two don't. Let's say you're listening to all these bands at midnight, such. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I'm too much of a pussy. I'm a millennial, and I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Well, it doesn't matter when you're born. Let's say he comes
Or I
along.
play
You've known
Fortnite
him
till
You've
1
known
o'clock
him,
in the morning.
and all these years, he wanted nothing to do
With
what you were listening to.
absolutely, it's
All
trash.
of a sudden
It's trash.
comes in and's like, dude, I fucking love Five Finger Death Punch. That shit is real. That shit is fucking metal, blah, blah. And
And then he should punch me right in my face
But when
and
they-
say, "You are so fake
Wrong.
because you have
Wrong.
never listened to this bullshit your whole life."
When they break and they introduce themselves to a new audience is when they get soft. Metallica,
Big time.
for 12 years.
No, you remember
was that
when they
bad.
did? I showed you that. Remember the first time
I
they
agree.
played at
the
was,
Black Album is so softer than
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Not
other
only
stuff.
that, the first time ever that they actually played on
But-
stage on MTV, we had people, remember they were jumping up. They didn't even
Yeah.
know what to
It
do
was
during the
It was the
Yeah.
they
No,
played on
it
the
was Enter
MTV.
Sandman.
Yeah, you were
it
like,
was Enter Sandman. They were
Yeah, I
jumping
remember-
up.
Even I was like, what's this jumping?
I was like, they were jumping up and doing
Oh,
this
you're
like
right.
worm wiggle. Jumping up and doing, that was the dance that they were doing
So
live on
imagine-
MTV. It was
now
like, what the
imagine-
fuck is this?
Imagine
Go
this
ahead.
didn't happen overnight. Imagine this happened over a course of years where you're like...
You mean
and
like
this
with
happened to me.
Metallica, with Queensryche, with Slayer, with Pantera?
Megadeth, Symphony
Megadeth,
of Destruction. You remember that video?
So let's say for years, let's say I know you guys. Let's say for years, and I'm playing you,
Anthrax,
Felix.
same
I'm
thing.
feeling. I'm
Yes,
playing you,
yes.
Felix the House Cat. I'm playing you, Armin van Helden. I'm playing all these people.
Armin's fantastic, by
And-
the way.
Yeah, I'm playing you all these people, and you're hearing things like, "Oh, it's that techno shit," and you're like, "Well, I don't really listen to techno." But
You have
okay.
to immerse
And-
yourself and figure it out.
So for years, I'm just like, "Oh, this shit is awesome. I love this, that. I love what makes me feel this, that, another thing." All of a sudden now,
I didn't know
Avicii-
Armin had a last name, by the way.
Armin van Helden.
All I know is in
Avicii
2004,
comes
I
out.
dated a girl, and she was
Yes.
like, listen to Armin. And she played me this stuff, and I was floored. I was like, wow, this is innovative. This is fantastic. I don't look for status quo, Bon Jovi, Poison, etc. Although I love Poison, I'll go see them every time. The musicianship is fantastic, but the songs are pedestrian. Whereas I can listen to Armin, and again, I didn't know he had a last name. And I listen, I'm like, this is innovative. This is fantastic. This is something I could actually sink my teeth into.
Yeah. So, like I said, and there's another one. Who's that fucking DJ guy who does music with everybody now? I'm like,
Faggy McFaggerson.
No, I'm trying to remember his fucking name now. Anyway, so
Tiesto?
even the Pauly Day. Well, Tiesto's been there.
I just
No,
want to.
actually,
I
that's
had
even
to.
worse. No, that's even worse. That's even worse. That's
I
my
had
next
to.
point. That's
Right.
that's the Metallica. Actually, that's the Metallica shit.
I know it is. I was baiting
so,
you.
Imagine, like, suddenly all these DJs are coming out and people are coming up to you like, oh my God, this shit is so fucking awesome. And you're and like the same people that were pissing on you a couple years prior are
And now your biggest fan.
yeah, something like that. Like,
You think that's why he killed himself?
no. But he's asked me what I think of Avicii.
I want to know what he thought of Avicii, and now we've gone down the rabbit hole.
And the
and-
suicides thing, I'm kind of like, okay, he obviously had issues and he didn't ask for help. That's the way I feel.
No, his family said otherwise.
yes.
Well, then his family.
Thank you.
Then his family
Thank you.
sucks.
No, his family said yes.
Then his family
they suck.
sucks.
They suck bad.
They didn't know how to
Exactly.
help their millionaire son.
No, exactly. Exactly.
So the
Robin
way,
Williams, same.
yeah, the way I feel
Agreed.
about
Agreed.
Avicii or
Sad.
Michael Hutchins,
Even-
same.
Oh my God.
Chris Cornell,
What a
same.
great fucking dude, Michael. All right.
Michael Hutchins.
I love Chris
Oh.
Cornell, I do. But can I rewind?
Yep.
Can I just say how much of a fucking... We lost a great singer. And fucking we lost
Absolutely.
a hell of a front man.
Not
Michael.
just a front man.
You know
and
how
a
afraid
singer.
I am of doing Everybody Wants to Rule the World? Because I know I'm going to fuck
He
that
wrote
song
that.
up. I know I'm going to fuck that song
He
up.
wrote
in
it.
karaoke.
He didn't sing
I know it.
but I agree. I shy
Guetta.
away from
David
NXS.
Guetta.
David Guetta who?
David Guetta. He's another one. Drives me nuts. David Guetta, Steve Aoki, fucking
Oh, Steve
Afrojack.
Aoki I hear a lot about.
Afrojack.
Afrojack I heard a lot about. Yeah.
I don't like Skrillex because I don't like dubstep.
Fuck Skrillex.
I like the name Skrillex. Because I use Skrilla.
Okay.
Like, I say that's money. Skrilla is
Right.
money.
All right.
Here's the thing. Zed is kind of the same principle, but I kind of like his stuff.
Neo before Zed.
I kind of like his stuff, so I kind of forgive him a little bit. But, there are people that I grew up with that nobody will give a second listen to because,
Lottie Dottie.
Yeah.
We like the potty.
Oh God. Listen.
So here's the thing. There's I know so much more talented people in that scene. So when I hear locally, so it's a local kind of scene. So someone like Avicii or whatever, when I hear it, everyone calls it EDM,
what does that mean, by the way?
electronic dance music.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what it's. Electronic dance music has
is.
been an all-encompassing thing.
It is.
The term EDM has kind of taken over that commercial. I call it commercial pop dance music. That's what I call it. It's what it is.
So CPM.
Avicii and shit, Like, my favorite DJ is number 51. He used to be number 3.
Oh wow, that's quite a drop.
Yeah. So, but I look at the top
Steve
10.
Dalboni.
I look at the top 10, and I've heard their music, and I'm like, motherfucker, get out of my face. And, like, Tiesto's a sad case because when he first came out, he was a lot more underground.
You
and
ain't
now
no
he's a lot
LeBron,
more
bro.
commercial. And,
I'm 1 out of 5.
and people like Dave Guetta and Steve Aoki and Afrojack, they get famous from working with mainstream artists. And that used to be like a thing you didn't want to do. It was rare. Like,
Right.
But when you did do it, like, for example, Paul Van Dyke, who's my favorite, when you did do it, he worked with U2.
Yes.
He worked with Madonna.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, if I'm going to get involved with a commercial artist, it needs to be the best one there is.
Top of the
Absolutely.
top. Absolutely.
So, but people like Dave Guetta and shit, and even though I like Nicki Minaj, he works with people like Nicki Minaj and whoever's popular.
Eminem, Nicki Minaj. What
Oh,
you think?
Christ. Don't get him on the rabbit hole. We only got so many minutes left.
I got
You know what? If
Real
it's
quick,
true,
real
if it's
quick.
true, good
it's
for him.
true. It's true.
If it's true, good for him.
That's what I said
right.
too.
What I
too.
want to know is why would you hook up with somebody who has a lyric that says, "I hope I don't sound too heinous when I say this, but Nicki Minaj, I really want to stick my penis in your anus."
Well, if
And
they're
she's
dating,
getting
you
it
know
now.
you know what's going on. And don't forget, wasn't she with the one who was like,
Meek
motherfucker,
She was
eat
with
my
Meek Mill
ass
for a
like a
while,
cupcake. I want to have a motherfucker eat my ass like a cupcake. So if he's fucking her in the ass, he's got to eat her ass like a
Pretty
cupcake, right? Truffle butter. Listen to that shit, dude.
Wow.
No, I'm not fucking
He's
around.
right.
I'm not
I've
fucking
heard it.
around.
I've
No,
heard it, yeah.
no. So Eminem, if we're playing lyrics, you're fucking Nicki Minaj in the ass, but you're eating that ass like a cupcake. So I hope to God your creamy filling comes before
To quote
the cupcake.
Jimmy Wisman, eat my asshole with a spoon.
He's
Former guest.
He's eating some asshole.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now. All you Eminem fans out there, and Eminem yourself, I'm calling it right now. You are eating Nicki Minaj's asshole. You are licking
With a straw.
the corns, right? You're like,
2 big announcements right now.
I'm so
Number
jealous of Eminem right now.
Number 1. Tell them what we're talking about next week.
we are all over the top 10 ever Intercontinental Champions. I'm fucking stoked.
I am too.
Whoa, I'm super stoked about this.
We're
and
going wrestling next week.
Conrad hold on. He changed it. He's the
Alabama Dream.
No, he's not the Alabama. He's Conrad the
Conradison?
No.
I'm missing
People that sell the
Oh, the mortgage guy.
Thank you. Conrad the mortgage guy. I triple dog, not that you watch our shows, but I'll tell you what.
He tries to.
He tries to, and if you do,
He's
I
a busy
triple dog dare you to join us next week. give us a shout out, call us in, and give us your top 10 Intercontinental Champion. And the reason why I say this is because I have a feeling that we're going to cross maybe about 4.
I was going to say 5.
I think 4. I think 4 are going to be like, no, hold on. You think, see, cross means I don't agree with you.
Oh, we're gonna.
So I think it's like
6, 5 for 5. I think we're gonna argue about 5, or we're gonna agree with
exactly. 5. And I think Conrad is the type of douchebag that's gonna bring.
Come on.
I'm just saying, because he knows.
Former guest Conrad Thompson.
He knows there. But he is gonna bring that one Intercontinental.
I'm going to bring
champion.
one. I already know I'm bringing one that nobody's going to agree with.
Oh, I agree.
I know.
This is one of mine, too. I agree. I absolutely agree. But I think, and Ed, please bring your top 10.
You better have your top 10.
And I know
Hacksaw's never been.
Hillbilly Jim.
Fuck Hillbilly Jim.
He's 1 through 6.
He's like 1.
Audio only, I'm giving the finger to
He's
Ed.
like
7 through 10 is like Uncle Elmer.
Oh, my God. Anyway, that's
Uncle
next week.
Elmer never
the
held a title.
second big announcement for next week, and I'm going to let Ed take you through this. Somebody other than Loki or Jabroni is going to have a top 10 next week. Ed, tell the folks about it.
I still can't.
Oh, my God, I heard about this.
No,
Yes.
It's bullshit. It's not. It's fake news, people. Fake
Is it really?
news.
Folks, I will be giving... This is in their benefit package. I'll be giving Loki and Jabroni their much-deserved night off from top 10.
Now, when we come back, Mike, you have top 10 again. But, Eddie, if this sucks or if this is any way geared toward pissing me off, I will kick you in the dick.
No. I said absolutely. If it is horrible, if you
there's
get
going to be a
zero,
beatdown live.
if you get
I am
zero
totally allowed
chuckles,
to piss you off as long as it's funny.
No, exactly. If you get 0 chuckles, Rochambeau, straight up.
Oh, he'll chuckle. I made him choke once.
Yeah.
I just want to chuckle. If you get a cheap chuckle out of either one of us, you're safe. If there is not a cheap chuckle, right?
I'll be timing it. I'm going to wait for the swig and be like, number 9!
No.
There's electronics here. Rules are rules.
No. The chuckle's got to be from the joke. You can't.
Right.
It can't be from the delivery.
Now the last
Come
time.
on, bullshit.
The last time,
No, delivery's not humor. Come on.
What?
Everybody got sick of Bodcap.
You're all delivery.
Everybody got sick of Bodcap Goal eventually.
when
all
you
right?
delivered your last top 10 list, it was geared toward me, and I ate it because you were right in 7 out of 10. But if this one is geared toward me, you will get a full-on fist in the mouth.
I'll give you that. No, you can't do that. You can't do that again.
I will give
agree.
you a full-on fist in the mouth.
But if there is no chuckle,
Oh,
then you get the Rochambeau.
It'll be awesome.
So if there is a top 10 about this gentleman only, there's a full-on fist to the face, like 5-finger death punch.
Yep.
Their
From
first,
his side and my side.
Well, no. You only get the fist. The 5-finger death punch thing is
Okay.
only you.
All right.
If we don't chuckle at all,
Then it's
it's
double.
the double Rochambeau.
You better bring your
One
A
from the
game,
front,
bitch.
one from the back. We're gonna it's gonna be
Oh.
double testicle.
Gangsta
No,
style.
it's gonna be like
I've
you're
already-
gonna be like, how the fuck did they achieve this?
I've already wrote 3 of them.
You won't need to know.
You
won't
better.
know. Oh, I bet you
better
have.
I've already
Rethink
wrote-
yourself.
Just bring your game. Just bring your
I've
game. I
already
already
wrote
told
it.
you.
I'm
Bring your
excited.
game.
All right.
Guys, we love you all very much. We do. Listen, please do us a favor. And anytime, look,
Oh,
we
real
understand-
quick. Amber objects to the Eminem Nicki Minaj moment.
Horse shit.
She's vomiting. She doesn't like it.
Quick plug before we go. Wednesday nights, we're recording, but we're not live streaming anymore until we figure out the problem. C&J Speedway Review. We're going to be doing 2 weeks in one episode because last week was lost forever. We're going to
that's
talk
horrible.
about. It is horrible. We're going to talk
Sorry,
about.
we have lost episodes too.
We're going to talk about Johnny
It
Sauter
happens.
winning the truck race. We're going to talk about Kevin Harvick winning the All-Star race. We're also going to talk about the Xfinity race last week and Kyle Busch making history, being the first ever driver to win on every track he's ever raced on. As much as I hate Kyle Busch, God bless that man.
And the
Every
winner
track.
of Indianapolis.
Will Power. Man, what a great, and you brought up a great point when we were sitting there. He goes, I never understood what the hook on the top of the car meant, and I had to explain it to Loki. It was fantastic, and I will bring that up.
You didn't have to, because I saw it.
You did.
They literally drove out there.
You said to me, I never knew what that circle meant. Now you know.
I do. I always thought it was aerodynamics. Like,
no,
you had to have
sir,
this
it is not.
No, it's just they literally drive out there with this fucking truck. Boop! Get the fuck out of here! You're a loser, and keep the race going.
That's the one thing about Indy cars that I love more than NASCAR. Get up, get out.
Get the fuck out. Get up,
get out. Quit fucking about. Let's be honest.
Get it up, get it in, get it on, get it off.
Pretty much.
Fuck out of here.
CJ Speed Reviews is going to be an extra long hour-and-a-half episode, other than our usual hour-long episode, because we have to.
I won't see you tomorrow.
He'll be there. We're going to get it done. 8 o'clock, 8:00 live Eastern Time. We're going to go from 8 to 9:30. If we can squeeze it in further, we will.
Hey,
but
go for it.
By God bless Kyle Busch, the first man ever, not Richard Petty, not Dale Earnhardt, not Jeff Gordon, not Rusty Wallace, not Ender, to win on every single track he's ever been competitive on the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup circuit. Wow. Fantastic for him. I hate him as a driver. I hate him as a personality, but you cannot deny the history that was made. Congratulations, Kyle Busch. We'll talk about it tomorrow night.
And shameless self-promotion. Guys, don't forget, in about a week's time, we are actually going to have the brand new show coming out from the Loki and Jabroni Focus Network. That's right. Your very own Walking Dead show via myself.
Wow.
And the Focused one is coming. Hopefully he actually has some fucking characters left. From what I've heard, he's lost.
I lost 3
dude,
in the last 2 days.
You can't do that shit alone, bro. I told you. That's the reason why we're doing this show.
I paired up and I just kept losing people.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. No, I'm saying you gotta have no AI, baby. You got to have people out there.
Yeah, fuck them.
No. You got to have people out there. They suck. They don't heal themselves, man. All right, guys. We love you all very much. Please, like I said before, right now, I understand we're still working on the whole, the give us money shit. Patreon. We're working on that shit. We are. I see people all the time like, no, it pisses me off because you watch these YouTube videos and all they do is like, hey, you see me shoot this guy in the forehead? $5 Patreon donation. $15 Patreon donation. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we're done with that. Like we're going to work on something better for you guys. We really are. We want you guys back for that. However, the small thing I ask you is go to our website. Movies, Amazon, anything. It's there. Jabroni gave you a huge spiel area about freaking iTunes, the iHome. It's there, people. Just do me one favor on your phone. You have this cool little thing, and I'll show you guys. I'll even make a fucking video on YouTube just to show you guys. It's called a book. It's a bookmark, and all you gotta do is just bookmark our website. Then you hit that bookmark, and it pops up, and then you go to any one of our affiliate links, Amazon, whatever, any of them. Tap that affiliate link and make your purchases through our website. It doesn't cost you a dime. All it costs you is the time to go to our website, literally, people. And if you bookmark it, it's so simple. I'm not even joking you. And it doesn't cost you a dime, and it just gives back to us. Pennies, and then the more and more these people see that we're getting these pennies, it becomes dimes. Then it becomes quarters, and then what? We actually have real equipment. And maybe, just maybe, being 3 years in the fucking podcast industry, we can move up.
Took us 3 years to get a spam car, people.
It's all up to you. Guys, I love you guys to death. I know he does. I know he does.
I'm selling
all
it,
of
man.
us.
I'm trying.
We love you guys.
I'm trying.
All right. We'll see you next week. Top 10 Intercontinental
We broke,
Champions.
man. We middle class. We can't live the dream. We can't be like these people that just open up a podcast and they can just be like, all right,
like you middle class motherfuckers that voted for Trump.
No problem. No, $27,000 is a problem.
Christ. We're going wrestling next week.
We can make a fucking goddamn awesome fucking place down here if you just donated.
Honky tonk man, bitches.
You hear me, Rock? You hear me? I call you out.
I gotta pee and I'll come right back.